What is going on, everybody? How the heck are you? Welcome to day 2 of the Razer tournament here at the Razer store in San Francisco, California. Holy crap, it is bustling today. We've got the Pride Parade going outside. There's literally a million people right there. That's interesting. That being said, guys, thank you for your patience in getting this thing started. We've had the teams filtering in all morning, getting everything set up and running. We have a duos tournament in store for you guys today. We've got 11 teams in the store that are going to be vying for ultimate superiority. And yeah, we've got some hopefully some chicken dinner for somebody towards the end of today. We also have 2 Razer phones that are going to go to the winning team. So I think we should probably get started here in just a moment. We do have 11 teams on deck today. I've got their names right here. They are going to be playing under their team numbers for the remainder of the day. We've got Team Dinner as Team 1, we've got Anti-Diet as Team 2, Som Kwai Team 3, Sprinkles for Team 4, Team 5 is Team Potential, Team 6 is Team AJ1, Team 7, WCL, Team 8 is Justice and Morality 1, Team 9, Justice and Morality 2, very fitting for the day, and then we've got Team 10, SNB, and Team 11, my personal favorite, We Don't Have One. So that's kind of where things sit today, guys. We are prepping for the first match right now. Welcome to all of you guys from around the world. I'm going to be checking into the chat here shortly, so make sure you guys let me know where you're from, where you're tuning in from, and yeah, let me know right now. Let's go over and pop over and say hi to the chat. How the heck are you? What is going on? Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Saad, how you doing? Vivek, Ali, thank you for tuning in today. Holy cow. So guys, let me know on the audio, how is the microphone? Are you guys hearing me okay? Is the game sound overpowering in the background? Are we good to go? Harsh Jane, what's up, buddy? Thank you for tuning in. LaVinci, how's it going? India says hello. Sumit, thank you. And hello to India. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you for tuning in. We got the ATL in the house, Illinois, Australia. We got love from India. Do I see some lights out up in the chat? What's up, Herrenberg? How you doing, bud? Very cool. We got United States, Texas in the house, South Africa, Malaysia, Nepal. Man, you guys are cruising in. So we are almost ready. We got 3 of the first 4 teams in. Let's talk about the tournament format a little bit today, guys. We do have 11 teams, as we said. We're going to be doing a round-robin style tournament for 3 rounds, rotating 4 teams at a time in through a duos tournament. The way this is going to work is the top placing team in each of these prelim games is going to get 4 points. The second place team will get 2, third place will get 1, and fourth will get 0. Now, we're going to keep track of these points as the days go on, and at the end of the day, the top 4 teams will compete in a final showdown, which the winner will be taking home 2 brand new Razer phones courtesy of Razer. So guys, that's how it's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and check in with our staff here at Razer to make sure that we're all good to go. I'm seeing 1 person needs to be still put into the game, and then I'm ready to start up this custom battle. Right now, we get into the action. What's up to Egypt as well? Audio sounds good in Sweden, very good. Portugal, password please. Well, I'm not going to give out the password on stream because that would make this tournament very difficult to administrate and run, but hey, we'll play with you guys soon. If you guys have not already subscribed to my channel, I'm going to be doing tons of custom games with subscribers, so make sure you go check me out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, myspace.com. Not really, don't go there. I don't have a MySpace account anymore, but anyways, yeah, Powerbang Gaming, just look me up. You guys will find me. We'll do custom games next week. All right, that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm not going to fart. That's kind of weird. I'm going to start this thing up right now. We have a custom game going live. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Here we go. So we are in. We do have, let's see here. There it is, 4 teams. And again, we have Team 1 is Team Dinner, Team 2 Anti-Diet, Team 3 Som Kwai, and Team 4 is Sprinkles. So this is going to be an interesting showdown between these 4 guys. And we do have duos going at it today. And again, this will be the smaller zone as we saw yesterday. So I'm very excited to see who's going to bring the A game here and who is going to go out early. So we've got a military base drop for the first zone. We are going to be kind of peeking in, looking at who is going to get out of this plane first. There we go. Donna is out. And again, guys, these guys are using default accounts, so the names are not their own. you will see placeholder names essentially that are on the device that is sitting at today's tables, and we'll be rotating contestants through appropriately. But I'll try to keep you guys abreast on who is who, which teams are which, and throughout the day, each team should stay under the same number. So as you guys see, Team 1 killing it in Game 1, Team 1 will be the same in Games 2, 3, 4, etc. All right, so here we go, Donna, and it looks like we've got Team 1 kind of looting up the factories on the outside of military base here. Let's go ahead and change over. Team 2, see where they're at. They're at the apartments here in the military base, looting up, getting things kind of situated. Let's go ahead and check her partner. It looks like they're looting at potentially the same buildings here. We also have Team 4 nearby, and it looks like they are also in a nearby apartment building. So this is going to get a little bit sketchy. Let's go outside and take a look and see exactly how close these guys are to each other. So you see Team 4 has split up the looting. It looks like they are in the northernmost and the west apartment buildings, and then we've got Team 2, both of them in the same building over on the other side. We've got Team 1 out in the factories off to the side. So it is going to be an early encounter over here. Team 4 and Team 2 are absolutely gunning for each other. But let's go ahead and check. Where is Team 3? Where have they gone? It looks like they are out in the middle of nowhere, but they do have a UMP for one of the players, and for the other one, rocking some fists and a little bit beat up on the health. So not an ideal start for Team 3, but let's pop over to Team 2 and watch the potential encounter as these guys finish up looting their apartment building, and they've got nowhere left to go. Oh, look at this. We've got pot shots fired out the windows. It looks like they are starting to engage Team 4. Carol has some pressure. Let's go to her point of view. She is knocked at this point, shot down. Mike takes out Carol for the early kill for Team 2, and Team 2 on the board early with a frag, and that puts them out in front. Team 4, Margaret, is the only one left alive over here for Team 4, and she's gonna have to run, gonna have to get out of there, but maybe we'll be able to avenge her teammate. We'll have to wait and see how this one pans out. So Team 2 establishing their dominance early at the apartments. Team 1 should be rotating this direction. Shots were fired, and they absolutely heard them, and they are starting to kind of creep over this way, but it does look like they're starting to camp it out and let the other teams kill each other, so there's less chaos when they actually move in and approach that situation. So back over to Mike's point of view with the early kill, sees him in the window. We've got shots fired, red dot sight attached to the SKS, and he's able to get some shots off early, but unfortunately not able to land. Looks like Margaret over there on the second floor, still with full health, peeking windows, but trying to get lucky and pick up a knock that can actually get her back into the fight, allow her to get out of the area or push and actually secure the kill to try to clutch out this duo finish. There it is, shots landed there from Mike. It's a second one onto Margaret. Margaret down at around 60% HP. At this time, we've got Team 3 kind of moving in, snaking around, going to the tower, hearing the shots, obviously, but trying to get into position to get some stuff done. Back over to Margaret, getting out the backside of the apartments, trying to escape. It does look like she's not going to draw too much attention. It's going to be a little bit interesting as we get away from the apartments here. There we go over to the small garage building here. This little factory is probably the best loot in all of military base, guys. So if you guys do see somebody going into here, you got to be aware that they're going to come out pretty geared. There it is, M16 on the ground, picked up and looted by Margaret. We got painkillers, a level 3 backpack over here. Finally going to sit down and get boosted up. Another painkiller on the ground. Problem is, we do have potentially Team 1 moving in from the south. They are on the move. Donna, Helen, snaking their way in. Team 2 is seemingly in the best position right now. You can see the circle. We'll zoom in here. Circle is kind of on Team 2 and Team 3 currently. Team 4, Margaret, having just escaped that area, has to go back in now. So things really not looking good for Margaret. We'll take a snapshot of her gameplay here, and we will watch as Margaret is going to try to get back into the zone. I don't like the odds here for her. We got another Margaret for Team 2. Margaret and Mike holding down the apartment buildings again. They haven't ventured too far from this building, content to just loot it up and then hold the serve here, basically fortifying their position and making everyone else come to them. One of the interesting teams so far, we've got Ulrichs and Lochink over on the outside. They are in the zone. They have chosen a building. They are fortifying it, but at the same time have not sniffed any combat just yet. All they've heard are some shots. So that's an interesting tactic so far for Team 3. But it does look like so far it is paying off for them. Team 1 skirting the bottom of the zone. They are trying to get in, trying to find cover. We'll go check out Donna. There we go, working through the garages, trying to take cover as best as possible, never knowing if somebody is actually looking at you. And that's one thing with duo play, is if you do happen to get spotted by an enemy before you see them, it is very, very bad for your team, as you're likely going to be taken out by 2 people before you have any idea where they're shooting from. So moving on over, we have Margaret trying to make her way back into the zone. Looks like we are going to the stairs and possibly the roof. This is going to leave her incredibly exposed. Window peeking still on the other side. We've got Team 2. Team 2 definitely looking over to this position. I wonder if they see her just yet. It looks like they are going out the back windows here, moving to the next zone. Next zone has come into play, and it looks like Team 3 is going to be waiting for the aggressors to come to them. They are the only ones in the zone right now, so the guys that landed the worst and dropped furthest out do find themselves in the best position early on today. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna get my screen set up so I can actually see you guys chat. There we go. So we've got, looking out the window, we've got Lochank. We've got Ulrich over on the other side. Team 2 making their way over. Margaret sneaking in behind. There it is, getting shots off. Margaret trying to make revenge so sweet. Firing at Team 2 there, does land a couple shots. Knocks opposing Margaret down to about 50% health. And we've got Mike peeking as well. Mike absorbs a couple of shots, and Team 2 is now on their last leg. Both players under 50%, and Margaret doing a fantastic job sandwiching Team 2 in between Team 3 and Team 4, and that is putting them in a really precarious situation here, both of them needing to heal. It looks like Mike is taken out by Team 3. Lochank peeks out and does take him out. Margaret getting the job done for Team 4, but ultimately Team 3 picking up that kill. Margaret just happy to be alive. Lochank taking some shots. He is knocked. Very nice job taking down. Beautifully done, and it does look like Ulrich trying to make do here. He's got very little health left, and look at this. He is taken down as well. Beautiful job there by Margaret. And Team 1 have swooped in from the top. Helen and Donna getting things done. Team 1 now with 2 people left alive. They dropped at the factories on that east side of military, and they were the last ones in, but they ultimately hear all of the shots and have a great idea of where everyone else is. Both players back up, healed up, ready to go. Donna's getting back into the fight, only bandages at her disposal right now, and then Margaret seemingly in the same situation, using bandages to get back up. She does have the Scar Light attached right now. And we've got another scar for Helen and fists over here for Donna. I'm wondering what guns Donna's using. Obviously right now we've got looks like a Tommy gun, no, an AK-47 on her back. So let's go ahead and actually check out the situation here. We've got Team 1, and then we also have Team 2 out in the bush. Final circle coming in. And here comes Helen, here comes Donna. It's going to be important here for Margaret to land a quick kill and then ultimately get that second one lined straight up. Here we go, snaking in. Where are they going to be looking? That is the question. Behind the barrier, Margaret's got some great cover. Beautiful triangulation done by Team 1. This is looking like lights out for Team 1. Team 2 trying to snake their way into the final circle, but this is looking really tense. Definitely sandwiched in. They've got a 90-degree angle. This is all but over at this point. There it is. Team 1 getting it done. Beautifully done. That is going to be Team Dinner getting the victory. We've also got Mike, Margaret, Lochank, and Carol wrapping out the top 4. So awesome job there to Team 1. I'm going to go ahead and note that down, that these guys are going to get 4 points out of that situation. And it looked like Team 2, Anti-Diet, did get themselves 2 points there. And then who got taken out early? Or no, it was Team 4 that got 2 points. Team 2 got taken out early. Heck, I don't even know. I'm going to have to wait for the tournament staff. I want to make sure I get it right. We'll get the points here shortly. Man, that was insane. That was insane. Chat, what do you think of that finish for the first game? Goodness gracious, that was intense. Team 1 is able to get the job done. So very nicely done. We are here, guys, again, live broadcasting from the Razer store in San Francisco, California. We've got a whole bunch of activity upstairs. Teams are getting ready to do battle. I'm going to be setting up the next room right now, guys. Let us know what you thought of that first match. I thought it was a doozy. Really good movement there, and definitely, you know, not slow pace, but also not crazy to the point where strategy and tactics are completely out of play. All right, so creating the room for the next match. Boom, there it is. Waiting for my guy from Razer to come down and give me the password, because I don't currently have it. I want to make sure I get that right for these guys. Give me 1 second, and I will go flag them down, and we'll be right back with game 2. We're back. I've got the next room open for game 2. We've got 4 more duos filtering in, guys, and it looks like Team Diet was able to get the victory last game. We got 4 points going to them. We'll keep you abreast of the scores as we progress through the tournament. And towards the end, after this round robin play is concluded, we will have 4 of these teams progressing to a final showdown where the winner of that one will be getting 2 Razer phones for the duos. So I'm pretty excited about that, guys. Let me know if you're pumped up for this tournament in the chat. I'm excited about it. One thing I'm also excited for is I cannot wait for first person to be coming to the spectate mode. That is something I'm extremely looking forward to as a as a player and as a caster. I think that's going to be brilliant. But at the same time, we do have some awesome gameplay going on right now. We've got folks here live at the Razer store. Could be the laser store. Oh, lasers in here. But yeah, we're live at the Razer store in San Francisco, and we're getting ready for game 2. We got the guys loading in now. Go ahead and check up on the chat. Well, we got a few minutes here. All right, so let's go. Debts, this is third-person perspective, so just before you call everybody out. What's going on, Sarav? Much love to India. Thank you so much. Johnny, I did play with the winner yesterday, and as you would probably expect, I did not hear him and got shot in the face, so good games to him. The winner of yesterday's tournament did take me down after the fact. He got himself a chicken dinner, a selfie with PB, and also a head-to-head victory over PB. He's got to love it. How do you work at Razer? I would imagine you would go through their hiring process, go to their website and look for careers, and probably put in your resume if you want to work for Razer. Hey, what's up, Michigan Chief? How you doing? Juice, how you doing? Kalof says he watches the channel every day. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, teams are almost in. And then we will be getting going on to the next game. The code will not be publicized, Yellow Bear. This is not a public tournament. This is a tournament that is on location here at the Razer store. And the participants are actually right up here. You guys can see they're all kind of playing. That room goes back for a little bit, but yeah, it's basically up there. We've got a whole lot of people sitting at tables, getting ready to absolutely frag out. So yeah, exciting stuff. Sidhan, what's up, dude? I see your message. Support from the UAE. Appreciate that, man. Do I spike my hair like that? I just kind of wake up like this in the morning, man. What can you do? Hey, what's up, Alec? Thank you so much, and thanks for tuning in from Poland. Furial, thanks for tuning in from Indonesia. I don't think Rolex will be here today, Rob. It's just me, as far as I'm aware. Thank you so much, Howie. I appreciate that. And Sankit, awesome. Thanks for tuning in again. Are we going to see you do more with Razer? I don't know, Ryan. We'll see. We'll see. This has been a fun tournament so far. That they've been a pleasure to work with, but who knows what the future holds. I will be happy to be involved in esports and competitive PUBG mobile play in any way I can. So we'll have to wait and see, but do appreciate the question. Awesome. ChrisTube, thank you so much, man. And Masked Wolf, of course there's going to be future updates. They're already planned, they're already being working on, so you guys can stay tuned for future PUBG mobile updates, obviously, in the future. So I'm not sure how long it is till the next one, but it does look like, you know, it's going to be an amazing one. I've seen some of the upcoming stuff on PC, and both the Chinese version of the game and the global version is going to be lit here very soon. Cannot wait. Thanks so much, guys. Chat, you guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys all tuning in, hanging out with us here while we're at the Razer store in San Francisco. We've got 3 more guys to get loaded in. There's one, and it looks like we are almost ready to go. And as soon as we are, I will fire it up, and we will hop into our game number 2. And I'm sure as the day progresses, this will speed up as we kind of figure out how to cycle people through faster and faster. Hey PB, which do you love more, Car 98 or the Razer phone? Ooh, that's a tough one, man. We're gonna have to, you know, since I am at the Razer store, we're gonna have to rate them a dead tie. But you know I love my Car 98, right? All right, I don't have a Razer. My phone works good. All right, Mass Wolf, maybe you should get a Razer then. Forget about that lag. You should get one. What's my preference, Bully, between first person and third person? I personally like the newest mode, the first person. I feel like that's where ultimately competitive play will go, and that's kind of where I'm focusing my talents. Yeah, so hopefully that answers your question. Thank you so much, Bob. I appreciate that. The best host. I don't know about that. Thank you so much, Sidhan, on watching the videos. Hey, one more person to get in it. We are ready to rock and roll here. Game 2, getting ready to go down live here at the Razer store in San Francisco. I am getting pumped up just thinking about it. I'm breaking a sweat just thinking about it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Nine through, I am not a developer, I'm just a YouTuber, my friend, just a lowly YouTuber. Make content for you guys around your favorite mobile games, PUBG Mobile included. You guys can find my channel over at Powerbang Gaming on YouTube, as well as Powerbang Gaming on Facebook, where I live stream nearly every day, and it's almost always PUBG Mobile. So guys, we do have the next game up and running. The room is full, the players are ready. We're getting ready to slay out here, and it does look like we are getting ready to rock. So we have ourselves, it looks like we've got 4 more teams in here. Potential, AJ1, WCL, Justice and Morality 1. And we will be good to go here in just a matter of seconds. I can't wait to see where the initial zone is. Will we be going back to military base today, or will we be going to another spot like Yasnaya Polyana, Georgia Pole? Maybe we'll get ourselves a Pachinki drop, and one of these teams can claim Pachinki as their city. There it is. It looks like Milta will be the location we're dropping early. We'll go ahead, scroll down, check out the zone. We've got 4 teams today dropping in, vying for ultimate superiority. And remember, guys, a reminder on the format, we do have a round-robin tournament going on. We're going to play 3 rounds today. bunch of different duos are going to cycle their way in, and after these 3 rounds, we will have a number of points. The top 4 teams out of 11 that are here live in store will be moving on to the finals, where the top placing duo from that finals matchup will receive 2 brand new Razer phones. So the teams are getting established. Let's go ahead and take a look. We've got 1, 2, and part of Team 3 nearby. They are kind of jumping around here, looting up. Let's go ahead and actually take a world view, and we will go ahead and bump all the way up in the air. Take a look on the map. It looks like Team 4 way far to the north. They're going to be looting up all by themselves, and they are finding themselves in the zone, so a smart play by them. All teams should be able to make it into the first zone pretty much uncontested. We've got a north, a south, an east, and a west team currently, so there shouldn't be any early engagements unless one of these teams sees each other and has a sniper from across the map. So that's kind of how things are shaping up. Let's go ahead and check over on Team 3 right now and see how things are going from that perspective. Some beautiful purple hair here, still with fists running around. There's a box of ammo. Pick it up! Pick it up! We've done it. All right, now we can throw the bullets at the opponents. We've got one man AFK with a shotgun. We're going to try to load those 5.56 rounds into that shotgun. Don't think it's going to work out well for them, but you know what? Dang it, they're trying. So here we go. Move it away from Team 3. We'll go over to Team 4, who are loaded out with a Vector and a pistol so far. Not what they wanted to find in that particular housing complex, but they are on the move, moving further into the safe zone, heading to the east. Really excited here to see exactly where they post up, as there's not a lot of buildings over on that particular section of the map. So checking Team 2, these guys seem to be the best positioned so far. They have themselves some houses, they have some guns. It looks like they've got an M4 for both of them, extended mags and the whole works, so very exciting. Team 2's got to feel good about where they dropped in and where they're at in the zone. As you see on the map, they are moving in to the eastern side of the zone. They will be uncontested here. The only spot that could possibly cause them any trouble is Team 1 looking over that direction. So speaking of Team 1, let's go check on them. They are up on the roofs, kind of overwatching the outside of this field where Team 3 will be moving in from. So that's going to be a little bit interesting as Team 3 moves in. Team 1 moving house to house, really tactically, I might add. One moving in out into cover, the other covering them. So Team 1 looking very, very solid, rocking an M16 VSS combo for player 1, player 2 rocking an M16 and a Tommy gun, it looks like. So a very, very good loadout for Team 1 as well. I would say 1 and 2 are your favorites so far early in this matchup. So kind of checking in, we are going to have a potential encounter here between Team 2 and Team 1, as well as 3 and 4. We'll try to keep the action on both, but right now Team 2 is going to have to make a move. They are outside the zone and they're running out of houses, so they will have to move over and try to secure a position inside the zone that is being watched by Team 1. So here they go, out into the field. Team 1 is looking out. They hop off the building. Will there be an encounter? We will have to wait and see. Mike coming in. He sees them firing. There we go. We've got some action now. Mike is locked on to Team 1. There's another on the roof. Will he peek? Will he peek? Nope. We're going to snake around up there. Not going to peek and cover his teammate. Helen down to 1 shot left. Makes it in just barely. And that is going to be a very, very close call. Mike putting out the shots right now on Team 1. On the roof, we've got another Team 1 teammate not doing a great job covering, but going to hopefully go drop some nets for their teammate. We've got Margaret approaching the foot of the building. Very nicely done, sneaking up. It looks like this is going to be a good engagement in here. We've got nades coming out here shortly. Oh, here we go. Nice shot there, but unfortunately unable to get it done. It does blow up on the roof. Checking the map really quickly. The zone is going to be unfriendly for sure to both of these teams, so they've got to press the fight and get out of Dodge in a hurry. The zone is coming in 23 seconds, and this is putting Team 3 far out into the lead as far as their position is concerned. On the roof they go. Team 1 cornered, both of them down. That is great execution there. Margaret and Mike have to go now to the zone. It is coming in 7 seconds, and they are on the outermost edge of the spot that will move in the quickest. Team 4 moving into Team 3. Let's go over to Ulrich and Lochink here to see exactly how they're holding down this position. Lochink hears footsteps, I believe. It looks like Team 4 is closing in. Is there going to be action? Both of them holding the upstairs here. Let's move over to Team 4 as they press in through the woods. Team 4 is spotted behind the tree. Shots fired from Lochink. Moving over to Margaret, let's see if she supports her teammate. It does not look like she's going to. In the house, though, lagging behind. We got Carol out in the open, trying to push her way across the field. Tree to tree right now, hiding. It does not look good for Carol. Got to get to cover. Absorbs another shot, and she is finally knocked down. She goes. Margaret lagging behind in the house still. There it is. Taking down Lochink on the way back in. Very nicely done. Sneaks in and is going to finish the kill. Maybe. Goes for the clutch. Margaret takes out team, oh my goodness. Margaret takes out team 3 all by herself. Carol is finished off, so we've got team 2 running from the zone, taking some damage. Let's check in. Mike and Margaret pushing in for team 2. It does look like they are almost full health pushing into the zone. And my goodness, this is going to be an absolute battle. We've got Margaret from team 4 holding down the fortress up there in the house. Team 2 having to push to her. So this is going to be really interesting to see how this works out. Really nicely done so far from Team 4. So Team 4 in control, but only with one player left. So that's going to put her at a tremendous disadvantage here as she is assaulted by both of the Team 2 players. As long as they're coordinated, they should be able to get the job done here. Thank you so much, Shoyaber, for the compliments there. And Margaret is a savage, Alex. Absolutely. So what's up, Irene Shell in the chat? What's going on? Thank you for the GGs. Appreciate you being here as always. All right, so Mike pushing in. We've got Margaret holding down the house. Again, kind of hiding in here. This is going to be interesting. This is a pretty good spot to hide for third-person play, as you can see around corners typically. But this might be somewhere that is missed. Now, as they get to the house, they don't know that she's here. Maybe if she holds still, hopefully not making any noise. Who's going to go up the stairs first? It's going to be Mike leading the charge. Here we go. Sneaking around. There he does see. And Margaret takes him down. Margaret taken out. Oh, for Team 4. Team 2 getting the victory here. Very nicely done. The sheer numbers able to overwhelm. Man, that was incredible finish there. Nice job to Team 2. So Team 2 getting the victory. Team 4 unable to persevere there. Let's go ahead and pop out to the main lobby here, and we will get another room created for the next game. Good try holding the fort down, but solo it's really, really tough to do as they were coordinated before. I will be right back, guys, to get the scores for this next round. I'll write them down for you. So, hey, when they join in, have them join the duo number that they go with, right? So that they win into teams 1 through 4 again. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't know who was who now or who won. But I assume it was 5, 6, 7, 8 in order of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So she's right on the. It was too hard to try to like convey that real time. Okay, so for this one, go 9, 10, and 11. So it'll be third row, first, second, third. That's right. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thank you guys for letting me know that I'm talking to myself. Appreciate that. Y'all are the best. We are muted. Let me repeat everything I just said because you know what? I like to do that, as my wife would say. Anyways, we are going to be moving into round 2 right now, guys. Thank you so much for letting me know that I was muted. I literally had my little piece of paper here. covering the screen, so I couldn't see it for a moment. But that being said, last game we did have Team Potential, Team AJ1, WCL, and Justice and Morality 1 all competing. And the way that broke down was Team AJ1 came out victorious with the 4 points, and Team Potential got 2 points with the second place finish there. Margaret almost getting it done, but not quite. And then Team WCL getting the third place 1 point round robin finish there. Justice and Morality 1 unfortunately got the goose egg there, unable to get any points there in round 1. So where are we gonna go for round 3 here? So game 3 of round 1, Justice and Morality 2 will be playing with SNB, and my favorite team name, We Don't Have One. So these 3 teams will be squaring off. They're loading in right now, and they're going to be trying to secure points in their stage to move on to the next round here. It looks like so far we've got Anti-Diet with 4 points and Team AJ1 with 4 points, and both of these teams are out in front, so it's going to be interesting to see who kind of continues to be consistent moving on through the tournament and who kind of falls off towards the end. Oh, all right, so a couple more to join in, and we are good to go. Putting my attention back on the chat. Let's go ahead, and if you got questions for me, feel free to ask them. I'd be happy to chat with you guys. Just let me know. We got boys in the back, we do. We got a lot of people in the store, a lot of people out and about buzzing around. There's a huge parade going on outside. Haven't had any background noise from that just yet, but there are some awesome outfits going on out there, that I will say. In the store here, we do have a whole bunch of players as well. We've got 11 duos competing today for 2 Razer phones that will be given away to the winner of the tournament. Ultimately, guys, we are playing 3 rounds of round robin play, and at the end of the day, we're going to have 4 teams that are ultimately top ranked, and they will move on to a final showdown where the top ranked team there, whoever finishes number 1, getting that winner chicken dinner, is going to get 2 brand new Razer phones courtesy of the Razer store here in San Francisco. All right, one more player to hop in, and we are good to go. Savage K, thank you so much for being a fan. I appreciate it, buddy. Big shout out to you. OP Gamer, thank you. I'm going to do my best to keep up that good work. Mr. High, thank you. Man, you guys are too kind in the comments. Honestly, I've got to compliment you and say that you've been one of the kindest audiences I've ever casted for. So thank you for that, PUBG Mobile community. Doing it right, doing it good, and we are one person away here from firing up for Game 3 of Round 1 before we move into Round 2 of our Duos tournament today from the Razer store here in San Francisco. Man, I want to get this thing going. I'm pumped. We're in. Looks like there's some excitement going on as somebody finally was able to log into their account and join the battlefield here. Very nicely done. Greetings from Sandhawk. Woo. Sarada, the LO crew is not here. We're waiting for like pro tournaments. I mean, these are folks that have come in to sign up. Anybody could have signed up. And we are waiting for squad tournaments on a more esports level before we put our name in the hat, so to speak. So, yeah, that being said, thank you so much, Thomas. I appreciate that, the goatness. I think I know what you meant, but I'm just going to stroke my beard here, and we'll leave it at that. Ask PB, bro, you're amazing. Where are you from, dude? Thank you so much, dude. I am from the great state of Washington in the Pacific Northwest. But right now, I am calling the Razer store here in San Francisco home sweet home. We still need one more person. Come on, team. We can get in there. There we go. I click start faster than you can say dogfish. But yeah, we're in. We're good to go. And I'm going to be popping over to the pre-screen right now. Here it is. We are ready to go. Bang, bang. I love the team names here. Love the team names. So in this one, we've got Justice and Morality 2 as Team 9. We've got SMB as Team 10. And We Don't Have One as Team 11. I'm not trying to be biased at all, but I'm kind of hoping Team 11 wipes the floor. We don't have one. That's just so understated, so subtle. We'll see what happens. All right. So we got Pakistan, Macedonia, Mexico in the house, South Africa. Love from India. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Mohammed. Here's the thing, man. In order to get that international competition that you so crave, we need to first have small local events. Build up to that, because as you guys know, there are learning experiences at each and every event, and we want to learn before rolling out PUBG Mobile on a global, massive world scene. So I'm not speaking for the company, but at the same time, I know that's kind of a very I don't know, an obvious desire. I realize we've lost signal for just a moment. We are back. It looks like Team 9 and Team 11 have landed fairly close to each other. Let's check the map here as we have chosen South Georgia Pole for this engagement. We've got two teams close next to each other. Team 11 and Team 10 have gone to North George, while Team 9, that looks like Justice and Morality 2, have gotten off scot-free at the South Georgia Pole crates. They will be able to loot up in peace. Now we're going to be checking the zone to see where that goes, and it does favor both groups so far. We don't know where it's going to go. Will it go north? Will it go south? We don't know. But what I do know is it is very difficult to get across that river without going either across the bridge or a very specific point on the leftmost bank as you cross from South to North George. So depending on where the zone goes, there are going to be two choke points there that each team can focus on as the players try to make their way to the safe zone. So loot looking good here for Team 11. Let's go ahead and check the other player. We've got M16, M4 loadouts. Team 10 looking with a Tommy gun as well as a Vector. So Team 11 definitely with the weapon advantage from range, but those Vectors inside of a house can be extremely mean. It looks like Team 10 is moving away from Team 11 out further into the blue, or what will eventually be that blue zone. So far, it looks like an encounter early is going to be avoided, but it will be an eventuality as the safe zone comes in. Team 10 will be forced to turn around, come back, and face their destiny. Whether that means they persevere or whether that means they fall, we'll have to wait and see. So down south, let's go take a look at Team 9. They are still looting up. It looks like they will have some great loot down there. We've got the S12K and an M4 currently for Team 9. They're playing very, very cautiously considering they have the whole run of South George crates all to themselves. But crouching around, hiding, they need to get that loot on and get it on in a hurry. That way they're fully geared and ready for whoever comes out of the Team 10 and 11 battle that will be happening here shortly. Yo, Boo, Zach, thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment, man. Banger Nation rocks, ZATV, big shout outs to you. Appreciate the shout, man. We've got a crossbow from Ulrich. I knew I liked these guys. He's going to do the crossbow challenge. Probably not. I don't expect that, actually. But that was pretty awesome that he throws that on his back. Ulrich, a man after my own heart. I absolutely love it. Ooh, I think he caught a glimpse across the street. Did he indeed? Oh, it does not look like he did. Oh, my goodness. We've got teams very close in proximity now. Behind the wall, Mike hiding, and it looks like he's got an eye. Third personing around the wall. He knows where Team 11 is. So Team 10 having the tactical advantage right now of knowing where the enemy is, but no longer that tactical advantage as he takes some poor shots from a distance with the Thompson submachine gun that gives away his position, and really he had no chance of securing a kill here. Submachine gun from distance going up against assault rifles, not the smartest play for sure. Oh my goodness, it looks... No, did that just happen? Okay, just one... No way. Is that a knock with a crossbow? Did that just happen? No freaking way. I think that may have been a crossbow. We missed it. Although I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. So Team 10 does have a knock. Ulrich running around. We've got Low Chink running around as well. I'm thinking it was this guy right here with the AK up top. AK-47, and it looks like the M16 for a loadout and a level 3 helmet. Smokes down. Very nicely done for Team 10. They're going to try to make their way into the house. Looking good so far. There's the zone. It does come north. That means Team 9 must cross the river, and they must do it quickly in order to survive because Team 10 and 11 are tangled up with each other, and they are not going to be focused on the river or South George crates for the time being. So Low Chink advances, getting closer to Team 10. Margaret getting back up to 75% health, still find some extra bandages here, still looking to get that energy drink or painkiller going so that they can get back to full health. This is looking pretty good right now for Team 11. We don't have one, the team then, so not bad at all. Energy drink passed up here from Ulrich. The dude's a boss. He's got a little bit of health missing, but he doesn't seem to care. There it is, Low Chink in behind. He'll snack the energy drink right on up, and it does look like another shot being fired on Margaret. Down at around 75 health. Mike at full health, and here we've got the folks from Team 9 crossing the river at this point, swimming their way across. They do get to North George before the zone comes in. They are going to make it in safely, I might add, and we do have action up here on Team 10. So we are getting both of these guys in the house. Ulrich, we're going to keep spotting. Where will they ultimately go? We're going to pop out to the world view real quick, go above the apartment, take a sky view here as we see both of the guys from Team 11 in this room here. We'll pop down. There they are, going from house to house down here. Will they get shots off? No, they don't. So Team 10 makes it over to the 2-story over here, and it looks like Team 9 may be in for an engagement right now. There it is, bang, bang, taken down. Ulrich popping them with the M4 from the window. Beautifully done as they approach. It looks like Donna trying to get over there behind the wall. Don't show yourself, stay behind the wall. Oh, good push here from Lochink and Ulrich. There it is, squad down. Ulrich and Lochink finishing the job. Beautifully executed here. So speaking of executions, they'll set their sights now on Team 10, working their way up towards the apartments. They definitely heard the shots being fired, but ultimately hearing them is not enough. They've got to do something about it. There it is, seeing Lochink go over the wall. Are they going to shoot? No shot available for Mike. He is going to be going around communicating to Margaret that he does see the other team. And I'm kind of curious to see how close to these guys they're actually sitting to hear if they can hear themselves communicating. But for right now, it does look like they are in adjacent houses. Mike approaching from Team 10. Outside they go, spotted by Team 11, shot in the back. Oh, he gets knocked. That is not good. Team 11, we are switching over to Ulrich right now. There it is, final person. Margaret down to about 30% health. There's the shots, M4 taking him down, and that is that. Team 11, we don't have one, picking up the victory and the 4 points in Game 3 of Round 1. So beautifully executed, beautifully done, and that was a very good game there. Team 9 going down first. They will receive the 1 point for the third place finish. Team 10 will get the 2 points for second place, and Team 11, we don't have one, getting the 4-point victory. So guys, beautifully done from all teams there. We're gonna go ahead, pop out real quick, get our next round set up. We'll be back in just a jiff with round 2. All right, guys, we are back, getting ready right now for round 2, setting up the next stage of the round robin tournament. If you guys don't remember from before, we do have a duo tournament going on today at the Razer store in San Francisco, and the winner of this duo tournament will be receiving 2 Razer phones to take home, courtesy of the Razer store here. And the way to win those phones is to hopefully be one of the top 4 teams coming out of the round robin, and then ultimately winning the final showdown, where we will have 4 teams going live for the chicken dinner. So creating a room right now, getting the password put in. Awesome. Yo, Rolly, I see you in the chat, man. Big shout out to the Lights Out crew, guys. That is my that's my hometown crew. That's our pro team. Big shout outs to them. They are tuning in today. Appreciate the support, guys. Y'all are the best. All right, so next game has been created. We are going to go to the next stage of round robin. Big fan from India. I appreciate that, Fahad. You guys are the best. We've got pictures and video being taken all over the place. Absolutely. So custom rooms, I believe, do not affect your stats, Bob Yanks. They are separate from the actual ladder that's going on, you know, traditionally in the game. Mohammed, thank you for tuning in so late in your country. I do appreciate that. You just finished watching the replay? Yeah, indeed. It helps when your gun fires as well as having audio, I will say that. But good games to the winner. Definitely took me down. We've got the teams loading in now. We got 3 more players to actually get in there. Thank you so much. Trying to add those spices in there. You know what I'm saying. Acheron, thank you. We listening while hanging drywall and can picture all the action. Dude, big props to Acheron and good luck today hanging that drywall. I hope it goes quickly for you, my friend, and hopefully all your angles are square and your levels are flush. But thank you for tuning in once again, even though you're busy. All right, you played this game because of me. Thank you, Soup Plays. I appreciate that. It looks like all the teams are beginning to load in. We are still looking for 3 players, and we will get round 2 of the next part of the tournament in, and we will be looking pretty good. 3 a.m. there. Nice. Thank you guys for tuning in. Guys, here in beautiful San Francisco, it is a beautiful day out, first of all. And second of all, it is 1 p.m. Here in sunny San Fran. We do have the Pride Parade going on right outside, so there are literally like 1 million people right outside. It's pretty crazy. I had to walk here this morning. To give you guys some context, I have like my luggage here because I'm going to the airport right after this tournament is over. And yeah, I had to like fight through, I was crazy, but at least there was some cool marching bands, some drums, you know, little beatboxing, a little shimmying. Shout out to my man Metal. I saw you guys yesterday. Anyways, yeah, it was fun. We're here now though. We got 11 teams in the house vying for the Razer phone for the ultimate chicken dinner title here at the Razer store. Holy cow, I'm doing good though. Airdrop only challenge, I will definitely be doing that when I am back. I've actually recorded 2 of those live on my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I have not posted either because I felt they were a little bit boring. I actually did pretty well, got to the end of the game, but I only saw 3 or 4 people, and I figured you guys deserve better than that. I'll post a gameplay of the airdrop only challenge when it's a lit gameplay. You know how we do, we only post the best, you know what I'm saying? So, that being said, guys, we have 1 team left now to join. Team 2 is loading up. Once that is done, we will be starting round 2 of the PUBG Mobile Razer tournament here at the Razer store in San Francisco. Guys, gotta take a poll. Yesterday we talked about sniper rifles, we talked about assault rifles, we talked about shotguns. Submachine guns though need some love. I want to know in the chat right now, what is your favorite submachine gun in the game? Is it the Uzi? Is it the Thompson submachine gun? Is it the Vector? Is it? Or is it any of the more versatile submachine guns, the UMP? Let me know. Is it the UMP? Let me know in the chat, what's your favorite SMG? Let's go! Is that the voice you're talking about? Yeah, that's the female voice. Next, please, YouTuber streamer tournament? Yeah, that'll be fun. We'll see if they'll organize something like that. I would imagine in time, once we do a bigger event, that would be actually pretty cool. 1 more person to join, and then we are off and running, guys. Looking pretty good. We got a lot of UMPs, some umps in the chat. VSS Sanchez is not a submachine gun. I guess you could treat it like one hit firing it for 10 shots, maybe 20 if you've got those extended mags, but the UMP winning by a landslide. I've got to say my personal favorite submachine gun is the Vector. I absolutely love the rate of fire. That's 600 damage per second. Unmatched in the game. It will absolutely chew through people in close quarter combat. So I'm a big fan of the Vector, although I do recognize the greatness of the UMP, and likely it will be even greater in the future as the game is further balanced. I don't know. We'll see if mobile follows along the lines of PC, but we'll have to wait and see. So, good to go, Kay? All right. Looks like we are good to go. Everybody loaded in. All 4 teams are now in the preparation area, ready to do battle. Let's go ahead and pop on over into the game. We will be watching 4 more teams do battle and hopefully try to score some points in this round robin stage. Guys, first place in the round robin games does get 4 points. Second place will get 2. Third place will get 1. And the most cumulative points at the end of 3 full rounds will be moving on to the finals. The top 4 teams will, rather. And those top 4 teams will vie out in one final showdown for ultimate supremacy to try to win that Razer phone. So let's go. What did I do in Vilnius? I stopped at an airport, Arturus, and I hung out for about 2 hours on a layover and then ultimately lost my luggage once I got to my final destination in Tallinn, Estonia. Alrighty. Jagdev correcting me, saying Tommy gun. I appreciate that, dude, but short for Thompson submachine gun. Just little history there for you. All right, so dang, this connection is a little shaky today on my my device here. I'll have to be a little careful of that moving forward, but hey, it's all good. Falling in. Where are we going today? It looks like we are headed to the farm. This is going to be a unique, interesting gameplay because it is so open, so many wide open spaces and fields. I am thinking that this is going to have some early action for sure. You can see teams 4, 3, and 1 all in very close proximity to each other. Let's go ahead and fly above the battlefield here and kind of take a look. We've got 3 down out in one house down the hill. We've got 1 here with a great little spot with 2 two-story houses, and then over on the far side at probably the best compound is Team 4. So first and foremost, let's bounce over to Team 4, see how things are going for them. We'll see how the looting up process is progressing, and we'll check in with the other teams here momentarily. R98 King, learned a lot from you. Thank you so much, Unknown. I appreciate that. Predict the winning team. Right now, if I had to do so, looking at the zone, I'm going to say Team 4 will win this battle. Now, that is a bold prediction. It may be wrong. I have no idea the talent levels of each of the players, but based off of position, loot, and where the other teams are in relation to them, Team 4 has a tactical advantage right now. So we'll have to watch as they continue to loot up and rotate down. Again, guys, remember, in PUBG, it's very, very advantageous to get to the zone first and wait for the others to move into the zone after you so you can take them down on the approach. Remember that in your games at home, don't dilly-dally unless you have a plan and you're trying to sneak up behind somebody or edge in, because it does get a little bit treacherous in late game circles as everybody's already waiting for you when you finally make your way into that zone. So here we go, Margaret and Carol kind of moving out. It looks like Team 3 will be kind of moving up here. They are approaching, they're stalking their prey from the woods here, proning out in the grass. This is going to get a little bit interesting. Team 1, it looks like, has gone an entirely different direction across the field. They are spotted, though. Team 3 sees them. Will the AK-47 blast attract some attention? It seems like they will, but they are not going to fire them. Team 4 is not, they're not taking advantage of their position, so I retract my statement. They are going to get sandwiched right now by Team 1 and Team 3. Team 3 moving in, Team 2 already securing their spot in the zone. We've got Lochink on the ridge right now looking down on the houses. They are going to flake around, going to the outside of the zone. They are going to edge their way in, staying clear of the houses. But ultimately, Team 4 will have to move, and when that happens, there will be an engagement here. Moving over to Team 1, who is going on the other side of the house, firing shots right now. Definitely being shot right now from their left side. Interesting. It looks like we've got Team 2 posted up in the houses, and there is an angle to get some shots off there. There it is. They see Team 1 hiding behind the tree, shots being fired. Mike got a great angle with that lean fire. There it is. He's starting to connect, getting some damage done. Team 2 absolutely taking Team 1 to the rack right now, getting absolutely hammered from both sides, but they really can't afford to step out of their hiding spot. Moving over to Team 1's perspective, Bang Bang super low, dodging around right now, trying to get out of the line of fire. Unfortunately, having a difficult time doing that finally makes it difficult to Mike to hit her from the window. There's the additional shots coming in, taken down, and Mike finally finishing the knock from distance there for Team 2. This will be a revive situation, but that is going to force Donna to come out and heal, but it doesn't look like she's willing to do that. Content to sit in her spot in the grass. It's all or nothing right now for Donna. Has to get up, make an attempt to get the teammate up, or she's going to be stranded out towards the edge of the zone. 1v however many are left. So over on the other side, we've got Lochink snaking, we've got Ulrich snaking, and it does look like overall Team 4 has been eliminated while all of this has been going on. No, it doesn't. There we go. They didn't show up. They have. Okay, there we go. There we go. They have been eliminated. Team 3, Lochink getting it done. As predicted, Team 4 was too slow to rotate. They got caught. Ultimately, Team 3 pushing past them. Team 4 trying to get out of the house is taken down. So back over to Bang Bang. We'll check in. Bleeding out right now, pleading for help. Please come revive me. We'll see what Donna's doing. Bum, bum, ba-da. That is not going to be helpful. So Bang Bang, bleeding out, trying to get his teammate to come over and help. Unfortunately, the pressure is just too much. Pinned down. Bang Bang is going to bleed out. There is no chance of revival at this point. Good game to him. I am sad about it. So I'm going to wipe my tears at this point and move over to Team 3, who is sneaking in. They are looking off in the right direction here, up towards Donna. We've got another team, Team 2, sitting in the houses. Now Mike has some good aim, getting those shots landed all the way across the field. But 5 out of 8 players are remaining right now. One team has been eliminated, so good job so far to Team 2, who has really kind of asserted themselves from the edge of the zone. And as you can see in the next zone, they do not have to move. So they're looking pretty good. All 3 teams now in the next zone already established, so nobody's going to be forced to move and ultimately give themselves up into a bad situation. But at the same time, they are all quite a ways from each other, and this could be a little bit of a stalemate for quite some time. So energy drinks being consumed here by Team 2. They're getting ready to make a push in. As you can see, they will have to leave their house now. They're going to get out early. and get into that zone and try to set up shop. As you can see, Low Chink right now with the 2 kills. They've made it into the hut right where the guy died before, so they finally snaked their way over, got into the hut for cover, and they're gonna have to make their way out of there as well. Let's go see what Donna's doing. Still firing. Oh no, she is getting shot now, and that is going to be curtains. I don't see any way out. That is going to do it. Mike finishing off Team 1 solo from the house before he has to go out there, so very nicely done by him. He's gonna push his way in at this point. We've got a 2v2 to close things out. Team 2 versus Team 3. Both of them have been admirable so far on their accuracy, landing great shots, and it does look like right now that Team 2 has a great advantage right now with this berm in front of them, although they do not have any cover, similar to what Team 3 had. Team 3 finally getting to the top of the ridge first. They now have the advantage. They have the high ground, and there is no angle for them to hide. Takes out the weapon and firing into the ground. He's got to stand up to hit the shot. That's not going to work. S12K was not the weapon that needed to be used in that situation. Getting shot right now by Team 2. We'll switch to that perspective. Mike taking an energy drink, and Margaret putting up shots. Just a little bit needed, and there it is, finishing off the kill. Margaret from across the map taking out Team 3 to get the victory. Mike and Margaret, a dominant performance there. The 2 kills apiece to win the chicken dinner for the first game of round 2. So 4 points will go to Team 2 there. Very, very nicely done. We're gonna get the scores tallied now, and I'm gonna back out of here and get the next game, game 2, started for round 2. Nice. Is it the same 4? Okay. Cool. So good job there to Mike and Margaret of Team 2, guys. That was extremely good aim, good positioning, good tactics overall, and even though Team 3 had the position on them at the end of the game, they did not have the weaponry needed in order to secure the kills, falling short on loot early and unable to loot the kills as they worked their way into the circle. The S12K, unfortunately, not the weapon that was going to be effective from that particular range, firing into the ground a couple of times and unable to stand up and finish that kill on Mike. Mike able to get out of dodge, and then Margaret finishing off the kills on both of the teams. So nice job to them. The excitement here is definitely building. You can hear the volume in the studio is getting louder. I'm not sure if that comes through on stream or not. But yeah, guys, crazy, crazy stuff so far here from the Razer store. Room is ready. We'll start piling the bodies in right now. Teams are going to be loading up. Here we go. What server is this? This is Custom Games on the North America server. We are running a tournament live here from the Razer store in San Francisco, California. Thank you to everybody who is tuning into the stream live right now, as well as tuning in live here from the Razer store. I appreciate you guys making the trip. And don't be shy to come say hi if you are here. Yeah, at all. It doesn't matter at all if you guys want to come, you know, photo bomb or say hi or whatever. So if you're watching the stream, do it. All right, so we've got some photo bombers going on right now. Gotta love it. Do you think I can give us details on why I dislike the SKS? Yeah, go watch me headshot people repeatedly with no helmets on and watch them not die. Point made. All right. Ben, are they Banger Nation back there dabbing? Totally. You just caught me doing the rare dab on stream. Nobody caught the screenshot though because it was unexpected. It was crazy fast. Would I rather pick the Car 98 with a 4-time scope or an AWM but only hollow or red dot? Car 98, obviously. Red dot, dude. Not good for snipers. D-Storm, maybe in the future, man, we'll do some tournaments in different locations. It is a closed tournament, Kirk Nation. We do have all of the participants live here on location. They've signed up for the tournament in advance, got tickets and all that, and so they're here in the store playing from right over there. I'll lift up the camera so you guys can see. They're off in that location right over there, and then also watching the stream. Hey, who's that guy? Who's that guy? Yeah, right up there. Pretty sweet little setup, guys, here at the Razer store. I got a whole bank of headphones and devices. You can see I'm wearing the Kraken Pro V2 headset, as well as got that Razer phone. Well, I had it. Booyah. You can see this guy right here. This is actually a pretty sweet device. I'm going to be practicing on it, trying to get good, son. But yeah, thank you to Razer for providing not only the venue, but also some sweet equipment to play on. Why does the holographic sucks? That's personal preference, man. 100% personal preference. Brittany Johnson, you'll see me in a tournament eventually. But for now, I've got to cast it. I've got to use my skills in other places. I've got to take my talents to South Beach. No, that's not it. We're basically casting and hosting the tournament today to make sure it goes off smoothly and that you guys are entertained. Are you not entertained? So that is what's going on today. I'm excited. Yeah, guys, I've got an SKS video up right now. I should read your comment. I will do my best, Pradeep, to do that. But yeah, it'll be a little bit because, as you can see, I am a little preoccupied right now. Multitasking is a strong suit of mine, but I'm not that good. I'm not god-tier multitasker. We just watch my own YouTube channel and find your comment out of the 3,000 that were left and then reply to it. Not that good. But that being said, yes, I do believe they do have Right Wireless as well, Vegas. I'm not a product expert here, though, at the company, but I definitely would encourage you to go to their website, to Razer.com, and check out their product line. I'm sure you can find something that works. Ooh, I need 21,000 more subscribers for 500K. Thank you, Akil, for the update. I haven't been watching since I've been here. These teams were picked from in-store. This was a sign-up that it was open to the public. Razer selected the participants from their ticket tournament holders, or their tournament ticket holders. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, they were selected here, made teams in store, so it's not like pro teams or anything like that coming together. It's an exhibition for enthusiasts of PUBG Mobile to come, have a great time, have a chance to win some great gear, and ultimately walk away with a brand new Razer phone. So that's what's going to be going out to the winners today. And guys, stay tuned. Later on in the stream, I will be launching a little bit of a keyword that's going to be used by you guys when you come to my YouTube channel on Monday. I'm giving away 3 Bluetooth Hammerhead headsets from Razer, and that's courtesy of these guys here at the store. They want me to give some stuff away, so I said free swag for the viewers. Heck yeah! So make sure you guys listen for the keyword a little bit later on this stream. I will be dropping it, and watch for my video on the Powerbang Gaming channel on Monday, and I will make sure you guys get hooked up with that Bluetooth Hammerhead headset for 3 lucky winners. All right, why am I not using my channel for this tournament? I am, buddy. If you go over to the Facebook, Powerbang Gaming on Facebook, I am live there right now. All right, you have to catch up on your vids because you can't always watch as soon as they come out. D-Storm, that's okay. My goal is to have content there for you to watch anytime you have some free time. What are my thoughts on the L1R1 triggers? Do you think people who use them, I'm assuming, cheat or shouldn't? I think people should do whatever they want to do. I personally am not interested in triggers because I feel they provide an unnecessary and unfair competitive advantage that is built into the hardware that other players do not have. So that's my personal thoughts on it, but at the same time, I respect whatever you guys want to do to enhance your gaming experience. The reason I choose not to is also for competitive play in the future. Those obviously will not be allowed, so why would you get used to using any sort of enhancement to your game when you will not be able to do that on the live stage in a tournament that actually matters? So I want to practice with my thumbs, with my fingers, just like I would be if I was live on stage at a competitive tournament, and that way, when I get to the competitive tournament, I hopefully don't get embarrassed. All right, so much love from India. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Watching from southern Arizona. It's hot like Miramar out here. That's awesome. Well, maybe not so awesome if you're boiling eggs on your sidewalk, but I know how it goes in southern Arizona, man. Mini trips to Phoenix, Peoria, Tempe. Yeah, man, beautiful area. Hopefully you're doing good. Thanks for tuning into the stream. We are waiting right now on 2 players, Team 6, getting ready to join in. That is Team AJ1. They are your first round winners of their game, and they are trying to load in right now so we can get this thing started. Game 2, round 2 coming up next, and things are looking good so far. We've got round 1 completed, and we've got 3 winners there, and then it looks like group 1, we've got 4 points for Anti-Diet, or 5 points total for Anti-Diet, 6 points for Song Kwai, and 3 points for Team Dinner. We've got 0 for Sprinkles as they've gone out first in both matches. All right. PB is a sniping god. Thank you, D-Storm. I appreciate it. Do I get enough sleep? Probably not, but you know, how would I produce all of the content that I do for you guys and be here at these events if I was sleeping all the time? You know what I'm saying? You gotta get up and grind, baby. Watching from Barbados, very cool, World Boss. I'm a little jealous of your locale at the moment. Probably a little warmer and more tropical than it is where I'm at, although San Francisco is beautiful. What's going on, Rap Beast? How you doing, bud? Thanks for joining. Erangel or Miramar, which is your fave? GD, my personal favorite is Miramar. I am a sniper at heart. I love the sniper rifles. And that Miramar providing those long lines of sight, open, clear pass to the dome from across the map. That's my jam, man. So give me that Miramar any day of the week. Yes, eventually they will be adding the 3 and 6x scopes, V. You will see that come out into a beta version probably here in the future. What? Powerbang, I'm from Fiji. I've been following. Dude, why are all these exotic, beautiful locations tuning in to rub in where they live to me? I mean, that's amazing. But dude, thank you so much. We got Barbados. We get all kinds of Caribbean islands tuning in today. We got Fiji. Holy cow, unreal. Steve the camera guy, what's up again? Thank you for making it back to day 2, buddy. Watching from San Martin, Yasheng, appreciate that, dude. Who's here from El Pozo? Who's here from Hacienda del Patron? Snipers love Miramar. You're absolutely right, Carbon Black. All right, I need a 4-second drink. Hold on. Yep. Nailed it. Nailed it. Ooh. You want me versus the winning duo? Me with no sound versus the winning duo. I couldn't get it done against one person. Oh, and I figured out last night my controls were messed up. One of my teammates took a look at them and I had overlapping controls, so my fire buttons weren't working. Kind of helpful to have your fire buttons working when you're trying to fire. Yes. Pro tip of the day. Fire buttons working helps you fire. New York in the house, thank you so much. Trying to get these guys logged in. We're going to take a quick break, guys. I'll be back as soon as we have Team 6 into the lineup and ready to go. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned. And we're back, getting into round number 2, game number 2 of the round robin tournament here at the Razer store in San Francisco. Guys, we're rocking 3 teams as our Team 6 winners of their first round game have wandered off. They joined the parade. I don't know. Yeah, that's what we're going with. They've joined the parade and will no longer be with us. But yes, we do have 3 teams going live right now. We've got Team Potential, WCL, Justice and Morality 1. They're going to do battle, trying to score some points for their squad to move on to get that Razer phone at the end of the day. The top 4 teams, guys, from the round robin will be moving on to the final showdown where the winner will receive 2 Razer phones. Guys, let's hear it in the chat for these teams. Out of the planes they go, and we are jumping down right now. Let's go, baby. So here we go. Let's drive into, it looks like Yasnaya Pollyanna. We do have a Yasnaya zone, as we had so many times yesterday, the first time it's popped up today. And we've got some interesting positioning so far. We're going to pay attention here to the teams that have dropped in. Dude, every time I'm picking this up, so much weight is on this cable, it's disconnecting. Man, I'll try to remember that next time, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so we've got Team 5 and 7 in the city, and we've got Team 8 really far out on the edge, like trying to loot up the... I'm going to see what they're doing up there. Let's go ahead to overall. We'll go to Team 8. We've got Carol looting up these buildings. This is an interesting tactic for sure. Already firing out shots on the Uzi, and that is going to be interesting, you know, as they try to stay hidden out there. All right, so here we go into the zone. Probably a little bit of damage taken there that was not desired, but able to get some loot and progress in. Trying to have these other teams fight first. Margaret got a shotgun, but really that's about it. There's the AK. That's not bad. Now we're going to go over to Team 7 and Team 5 here. Let's pop up. Ooh, shots fired. There it is. We've got shots fired. Where did those come from? Holy cow. There we go. Up in the window at the apartments, we have Bang Bang and Donna looking down here. Definitely they're aware. Both teams know where each other's at. Oh no, back onto the roof with their backs turned. Team 7 really in poor position here. They have no idea what's coming their way. This is going to be interesting. There's the shots. They're going to be coming in any moment here from the windows. Ooh, the plane flies over. A little bit of shadow on the roof there. That was a bit trippy. Bang Bang and Donna missing an opportunity here to get some shots off. They do happen to see where these guys are going, and Donna is going to push the action, moving in, trying to get closer to Squad 7 while the Bang Bang operates as an Overwatch, basically, here. Unfortunately, they are a little bit disjointed, and Team 7 is going to get away. They are making their way to the west side of the city right now, into the zone. Now you can see we've got Team 8 up at the houses on the far side of the zone as well. Not bad from them. They're getting looted up, they're staying safe, and they're basically letting these other teams battle it out before they have to get into the mix of it. All right, guys, thank you again on Facebook for all the stars. I do appreciate all of the love and support. You guys are the absolute best. Again, I will be back to my normal streaming schedule tomorrow, so expect me to be acknowledging all of your support first and foremost, right? So that being said, here we go. We've got Team 8 out on the edge, Team 7, Low Chink and Ulrich in the houses. Team 5 is going to be pushing into the zone right now. We'll move over to Donna and Bang Bang as they swoop through this little storefront here, getting all the loot. Got the level 2 helmet and a UMP, as well as some first aid in front, a ×2 scope. Maybe they'll pick that up, maybe they won't. We got Bang Bang with the SCAR and iron sights. Donna should be calling out that scope. Just let a level 2 scope go to waste. Bang Bang going to continue to push through. Not great coordination here from Team 5. Let's see if they can get their selves on the same page as they pursue Team 7 and ultimately have to engage them. So Team 8 still chilling out on the far side of the map, and it does look like the zone will be coming in, and they just ran all the way across that field, and they're going to have to run right on back. So that's going to be an interesting move from them for sure. It does look like 5 is going to rotate down and around. If they can actually move south quickly, they might be in a decent position here. But it all depends on, you know, right now this is an unreadable game for me. I have no idea what they're going to be doing, both Team 7 and Team 5. We're going to go to Team 7 as they run out into the open here. Footsteps are going to be heard any moment now. We've got Team 5 directly on their right. And oh my goodness, this is about to get hot and heavy. Team 7 hops into the apartments. Team 5 running around to the same buildings. 5 looking in their direction. They are going to try to get to the zone first. It looks like avoiding confrontation, possibly. We will see. We've got Ulrich and Lochink in the houses. Margaret and Carol are pushing their way in at this point. They're going to be having to hop out that window and get across the field here. There they go. Zone going to be coming in shortly. And Bang Bang closest to the action right now, so we'll go to them. Yeah, Matthew, I did not get punched today on the way to the... Oh, man. You guys stay tuned to my YouTube video next week or my streams, and I will be telling that story. It should be quite funny or scary, depending on your perspective. All right, so here we go out into the field. Bang Bang trying to get a bearing on where these guys are at. I do believe he has a bead on Team 7 in the apartments here. He's trying to cover his teammate as his teammate makes her way across the field. Now, it looks like Team 8 is kind of pushing their way into the city right now. Everything is kind of converging. Who would have thought that Team 8 was going to be the first to engage here? I certainly didn't. But it looks as though that may actually be the case as they are pushing in. They do have an idea of where everything is at. Let's go ahead and pop up to a world view here, and we can kind of see where all of the players are. Team 8 in the apartments over here, not great lines of sight. over to Team 7 or Team 5. 5 out on the field. They are the best position in the zone, but also with the least amount of cover. And it looks like we've got Team 7 here in the stairwell doing something. I don't know, some sort of ritual, some sort of native dance. And they are performing it beautifully here on the second floor of this building. I am not quite sure what's going on, but the rhythmic motions here, the green helmets, the synchronicity, it's truly astounding. They're doing wonderful things. There they go out the window, and now we're back to PUBG Mobile. So here we go, Margaret and Carol getting ready to hop out the window. We are looking pretty sharp here from them. They are moving the best of all the teams right now as far as positioning and repositioning, but ultimately we're waiting to see shots fired and see who is going to have the best aim, who can put the most bullets on target, and that's ultimately going to decide who wins this matchup. Zone has shrunk again. It's out into the field. Zone Team 5 and 7 are the first to arrive on the scene. Excuse me. Looks like we've got a sniper tower position here from Team 7. They've taken up position in the tower. Team 5 out into the field, and Team 8 now is getting ready to hop the wall and head out into this field, as they will need to move to get into the zone. They are waiting. Here comes the blue zone. They really need to get going. No boost active. They're going to take damage here. Carol jumping out the top window late, takes some damage into the blue zone, stuck behind the wall. Lost track of the zone, moving slowly on the rotation. That is going to hurt for sure. A couple of boosts for Carol, but unfortunately, no bandages, only a first aid kit. She will need to pop that here shortly, probably before even getting to the zone. We will take a look. It looks like she's running into the zone here. Almost done. Doesn't have enough time to get the heal off, and she is down. Get yourself to the zone. Carol, keep crawling. Crawl to the zone. You can make it. She's not going to make it. All right, so here we go. We got Team 7 in the sniper tower. Sees. There it is. There it is. Shots fired at Margaret from behind. Has no idea where they're coming from. And down. Team 8 is eliminated. Low Chink getting the kill there. Ehrlich trying to cover his teammate. They make their way into the field where Donna and Bang Bang await, making their way to the straw. Bang Bang has significant damage on him. Fire. The Thompson gets the shots off. Not quite able to get the kill, but very, very low on HP now as Team 7. They're really having to support themselves. Having a first aid, Bang Bang should really get behind the straw here and heal up before engaging here. Only 35% HP left, and he's still firing shots at range with an unscoped submachine gun, but able to get the knock, finishing off Ulrich there. Ulrich crawling around trying to get his teammate to notice and get back to heal him. Lochank seeking around trying to find the other team. Donna covering her teammate. This is looking pretty good so far. We've got a 2v2 standoff, but one of them is a knock. Zone is coming in. Team 5 needs to get on the aggressive here, push in and finish the job. Coming into the final circle, looking good for Team 5. We're going to bounce up to a world view. Taking a look here. Here's the point of view that we see. There is Ulrich in the field. Lochank not going to go for the revive. Ulrich falling down to the ground in a green puff of smoke, and that is that 2v1 going into the final spot. And it looks like Lochank laying out in the grass, but not a whole lot of cover here. As you can see, that low-lying wheat. This is going to get interesting. There's the shots. Take some damage. Bang Bang and Donna are onto him. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Gonna go down for the final. Bang Bang and Donna getting it done for the victory. Very nicely executed from Team 5, finding their way out into the field first, and that is putting Team Potential on top for Game 2 of Round 2. The round robin continues next, boys and girls, with Round 2, Game 3, as we try to get another set of points distributed for the ultimate eventual final for the 2 Razer devices that will be given away at the end of today's stream. GG's to both competitors there at the end. That was an intense match, but nowhere to go. Laying low in the grass, but ultimately got spotted, and that was curtains for Team 7. All right, so moving back over to our store cam here. We've got our results being tallied now. Thank you so much. It looks like we've got a 2-way tie right now for the lead. But as it sits right now, Team Potential, who just won that last game, is sitting with 6 points overall. Some Kwai from Group 1, who played in Round 1 here. They have 6 points overall as well. And we also have Anti-Diet, who won Game 1, Round 1 with 5 points. Those are the 3 that have set themselves apart. Team AJ1 did have 4th place currently, but they joined the parade and wandered off. So that is that. We do have another game coming up next. I'm going to get that game ready right now so we have some action to jump right back into. So I'll create the custom room. And this is, guys, a store event being held by Razer live on location in San Francisco. So make sure you guys are aware of that and aren't trying to find the password, because I'm not giving it out. That's why. So these guys in the tournament are, they purchased some tickets in advance. So make sure the next time we do one of these tournaments, you guys keep an eye out online. And we'll try to get you into the store, not only to meet me, but also to participate for that chicken dinner. Super excited to see if we can make that happen. So here it is, room created, waiting for those teams to kind of get in. And we will be monitoring that progress here and get you into the next game here real shortly. Alrighty, so we are looking pretty good. Scrolling down on the chat, trying to let you guys know what's going on. They Outback smoked them? Yeah, that's right, Jesse. That's right. All right, Jan, or Jan, depending on where you're at in the world. I appreciate the question. How did I get my name? A lot of people have various opinions on what it means. What is the secret behind Powerbang Gaming? I'll let you guys in on that right now. Truth be told, way back in the day, not way back in the day, but basically when a MMO came out that I liked playing on the computer, I was looking to change my identity. I used to formerly be a Counter-Strike professional player way back before CSGO even existed, and I was known under one name, and I kind of wanted to just start fresh, so I was like, what do I want to name myself? I sat down to play, I think it was Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, and, or no, Star Wars The Old Republic, there you go, SWTOR. I sat down, I'm like, what do I want to play? And I had headphones on just like this, not quite as nice, obviously, as the Razer headset here, but I was listening to my tunes. I had some Nirvana on, I'm just like, yeah, power bang, right? Headbanging, power banging, oh yeah. So I was like, that's it, we're going with it, and it kind of stuck. I ended up, getting to the top of multiple games with that name, kind of kept it around, and ultimately ended up starting a YouTube channel with it. And I obviously can't change it now, so Powerbang is the name of the game, and that is that. So hopefully you enjoyed the story of the origin of my name. My voice is mesmerizing, oh my goodness. Namaste, Namit, thank you for tuning in, my friend. Anybody can participate in the event, Drago. This is not a discriminatory thing at all, but it does happen to be an on-location thing. There are folks of all nationalities up there who are playing in the tournament. Some don't even speak English, so it is not it's not limited to only Americans or anything like that. It's just a matter of, can you be here in the store on the date of the tournament? Thank you so much, Balu. I appreciate that. Wow, PUBG Mobile on PC or mobile? Well, I'm a mobile player, so I prefer the mobile version, although both are great. They're essentially the same game, each with their own little nuances, but yeah, they're essentially the same game. Both are great, both are awesome, and I highly encourage playing both. Thank you so much, D-Storm. I appreciate it. Camille says she's been lacking sleep from watching my videos, but hey, I appreciate the support. Thank you for watching them, and I'm glad you've been able to pick up some tips and tricks. I try to pack them full of information as we, continue to make them. But yeah, we've got a whole lot of people here in the studio. We're gonna go ahead and show you guys via the camera here, and yeah, there we go. We got. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh baby, he's just boogieing up there. That's what I'm talking about. All right, he's doing those new PUBG emotes. We got a couple more people to get into the game, guys. Almost ready to start up round 2, game 3. I don't remember this all in my head. Round 2, game 3 starting up next. We've got teams 9, 10, and 11 facing off, and it does look like they are going to be trying to bump up the points to try to get into that final that'll be taking place here after round 3 concludes. So we've got a few more matches to go down. It looks like 4 more matches, and then we will be getting to the final where we give away 2 Razer phones to the eventual winners. And guys, remember, before the finals, I will be tuning in and giving you guys a code, a special password, a secret name to go to my video on Monday that I drop. I'm going to request that you guys give me the secret word of the day in the comments below. You guys will know what to do. Just tune into the video. Once that happens, I'm going to be selecting 3 lucky winners to give away 3 Bluetooth headsets, the Hammerhead BT, courtesy of Razer. So make sure you guys tune in for the remainder of today's stream to get those keywords and deliver those to me on Monday. That's all you got to do, and I'll be picking 3 lucky winners from the comments. Looks like we're ready to go. Game is starting. We are going to be hopping in now to the pre-game lobby. We'll see what's going on here in PUBG Mobile. We've got Justice and Morality 2, we've got SNB, and We Don't Have One going at it live here at the Razer store in San Francisco. 4 points currently under the belt of We Don't Have One. those guys are my pick to win it all today. They look really good in round 1. And here we go, round 2. We're going to try to make it happen and pick up another victory. Match starts in 6 seconds, and oh baby, we've got a fog match, it looks like. Fog in the game randomly. It just depends. It's dynamic. You never know what kind of weather you're going to get, but fog is going down here in round number 2, game number 3 for teams 9, 10, and 11. So let's see who adjusts to it best, who gets the most appropriate weapons. Sniper rifles with an 8-time scope, probably not going to do the trick. So I highly recommend these guys keep that in mind as they loot up and fall to the earth here. So here it is, kind of pancaking down Team 9, not falling super quickly. Dude, it happened again. As soon as I touched my device, the connection kind of, man, all right. So already on the ground is Team 10, already looted is Team 11, so we don't have one is definitely out in front right now. We've got a couple UMPs on the back of Lochank, and then upstairs we are rocking a Uzi pistol combo for Ulrich. Hopefully his buddy can give him a UMP, maybe trade him out for the pistol. We'll see. We've got a Mike Margaret combo, still looking for weapons. They're running around nude. Oh man, this looks exactly like outside right now, guys, I swear. So we've got Mike, Margaret, again, remember these guys were really, really solid though from round 1. Looks like Team 9, I don't know, did only one guy make it in? Did they die? No, he is not dropped with his teammate. Oh my goodness. So we've got Team 9. Look at how far he is out. He is taking damage in the blue zone. Interesting tactic here. What he's doing is trying to loot up basically outside of the pressure of anyone else. So he's going to take a little bit of damage and hope that he finds a boost. You can see Team 10 up to the north, and we've got Team 9 kind of by themselves and separated. So if they can engage Team 9 early, that's going to be a really interesting fight, because Team 9 is definitely at a disadvantage right now. They may ultimately be at an advantage if they can group up, but that's a big, big if. Here comes Bang Bang into the circle, making his way across the field. Team 10, Margaret and Mike getting out into the field as well. They're using the shroud of the fog to cover their footsteps as they move across the map. Guys at a distance won't be able to see the same as they move out into the open, so that's something that they're trying to use to their advantage. And it looks like we do have a potential confrontation coming up right now. Margaret and Team 9 going to be converging here shortly. Bang Bang coming across the field. You see Team 9, Donna right in front. As you can see, Bang Bang was unable to find a helmet, only with a shotgun and a level 1 backpack. He's got a level 2 vest on, as well as literally no helmet. So he's going to get that melon popped if he gets seen first. So unfortunately, not able to have that loot pan out for him out in the blue zone. But it does look like he's able to get back to full health with some boosts that he found. He does see the crate. He's going to go for it. It looks like he may actually make out well overall if he finds some loot in this crate. Let's see what he's going to get. There it is. It's a 4-time scope, level 3 vest, and an AUG. We will see here if he picks this up. It looks like he is approaching it. There's the loot. He is going to pick up the AUG. He gets all of the crate contents there. Beautifully done. Swaps it over, gets it loaded up, and he is ready for bear now. So here we go. Margaret and Mike pushing through the buildings. We've got some action going to be happening here shortly. Team 11 moving down, and they are getting close to Team 10 out into the middle of the zone. It looks like Team 11, which is we don't have one. Yeah, I was going to say we have none. Okay, that doesn't sound right. They are getting established in the zone. Let's see what this zone does. This is really, really interesting right now. The fog kind of preventing any range fighting from going on, because they're all standing out in the open, except for Team 9 seems to be in the houses. Team 10 starting to loot up right now. There's the next zone. Team 9 and 10 on the borders, 11 on the border on the top. This is going to be really interesting. Nobody with a clear advantage at this point. Everybody's decently looted. Let's take a look at Team 11. Looks like the DP and a UMP. We've got an M4 for Team 10 as well as an M16. We got an AUG and a Thompson submachine gun for Team 9, so I'd say Team 10 has the best loot overall. There are shots being, well, not shots, but he's looking at his teammate here. What's going on? Trying to get his attention. Mike closing doors up top, still searching around, getting a better weapon. He's got the shotgun currently. Lochank and Ulrich moving their way in. They are together at the same tree, boosting up. They've got the zone, and it looks like DP, the pizza gun, is getting ready to be used, and Team 9 pushing their way up the center of the zone from the south. Bang Bang crawling, and Donna running along crouched right next to him. So this is looking pretty good for all teams right now. Donna and Bang Bang really are trying to assert their position very early on in this game. They are going to go ahead and go prone in the middle of the zone, so stay tuned for a fight from them later on. We'll see if they're able to surprise any of the other teams. But for now, Margaret and Mike, they're holding serve in the houses here as Team 11 approaches. I do believe Team 11 has a bead on where they're at, but we'll see if they're able to attack or if they're going to be content to stay in the zone and try to catch Team 10 on the rotation as they hop out of the windows here. It does look like they're forcing the action a little bit, getting closer and closer. Ulrich going tree to tree, getting closer to Team 10, but still staying on the outskirts of the map. Looking like it's going to be an interesting confrontation here shortly. Zone is closing now, 0 seconds, and the blue zone is coming in. Team 11 acutely aware of what's going on, and it looks like Team 9 content to sit in the middle of the zone. Another crate has dropped, and they do have that right next to them. We'll see if they notice. Team 10 definitely looking out this direction now. Team 11 has alerted them to their presence. Mike firing those shots earlier, if you remember, angled out the window, so he's a gunner, man. He's got some aim on him, so he's going to be trying to figure out where these guys are, put some shots down, and ultimately pursue Team 11 out into the field as they move into the safe zone here. So Margaret a little bit closer to the action. Shoulder peeking, still with full health, also with the DP. We got DP AK combo here from Team 10. Team 10 out into the field. This is where it's going to get good. Let's go over to Lochink here. He sees him coming out of the field. There's a shot being fired. Mike, real low, gets knocked. He is taken down with the DP, and there is the finish. Beautiful. That is very nicely done. A low-key finish there for Team 11. Team 10 has been wiped off the map. We've got Team 9 still sitting middle zone right now, proning out, waiting for the victors of the Team 10 and 11 fight. Team 11 moves on in. We don't have one is asserting dominance in this tournament so far, guys. Team 11 looking real good. So here we go. Team 9 waiting. Again, no helmet, level 1 helmet, but he does have a level 3 vest he was able to secure from the crate. Let's go ahead and check the gear over here. Level 3 helmet, level 1 vest, and a level 2 vest, level 2 helmet, level 3 vest. Clear advantage right now to Team 11. This is looking really good for them as they move up to the rock. They do have cover right now. Where is the other team? They're trying to find them. They know they're probably out in the middle of the open. It's just a matter of who sees who first. The benefit of higher level armor for Team 11, though. Let's go ahead and look at Team 9's perspective. Let's look at Bang Bang. Definitely looking the right direction over here, crawling in further. The zone has come in. You can see right here, those are the team's positions. They're right in front of each other, but who will see each other first? This is going to be a crazy last encounter for 4 points here. I'm excited to see who actually gets the finish. Let's go ahead and take a look. Crawling in closer, Bang Bang moves on in. Donna right behind him, also crawling, using the rock for cover. Lochink and Ulrich hanging out at the rock, crouched. They're looking like attack ready, aggressive, staying nimble on the balls of their feet, ready to pounce at a moment's notice. They're not prone. They definitely will have the advantage. And look at this, they got that high ground on the rock. They're going to be trying to draw some shots as well as figure out possibly where these guys are. Really solid tactic there. As long as you don't take the easy headshot and get knocked up there, this might be a way to draw out some shots. Abnormally, they're getting very, very close in proximity here. Due to the fog, you're not able to see where people are at. It makes people very unsure of their surroundings, so these guys are really trying to feel it out. They know they have to be close, though. There is aim. We fire some shots into the bushes. Unfortunately, unable to connect. It looks like Bang has taken a little bit of damage. Shots being fired back. They are very well aware of where each other are now, and this is going to be interesting. Bang Bang running around with a 4x scope on the AUG, and here it is, Lochink out in the open. Here we go, Donna creeping up behind. Again, armor on the side of Team 11. Lochink behind the rock, full health. Full health to Ulrich. We're going to go ahead and pre-look this. We'll bounce up in the air. Shots fired. Donna getting taken out. There's the knock. Bang Bang hit as well. Down to 30%. And there's the victory. We don't have one is asserting dominance. That's their second victory of the day. Round 2. Game 3 is in the books, guys. 4 points will be going to We Don't Have One. Awesome job to them. Runner up in that round going to Justice and Morality 2. They'll pick up their first second place finish. Get 2 points for that round. Guys, that's the end of round 2. We've got one more round with all the teams for this round. Watch robin, and then we'll take the top 4 and move on to the finals, guys. So thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. This is absolutely amazing content so far, which I always love. We're looking for team. We don't have one to be moving on now. They have assured themselves a spot in the finals. They are sitting up at 8 points right now, so something tragic would have to happen, as if, oh, I don't know, wandering off to join a parade. If we can avoid that, we will have one team already in the finals. Alrighty. So, boom, boom, boom. There you go. Alrighty, guys. So we were able to avoid our front runners right now wandering off so far. We'll see if that happens here in the future. But guys, looking pretty sharp. 2 rounds in the books. We're tallying up the scores now. I will give you the full context of who's in the lead, who's where in just a moment. But for now, let me get round 3 started. I'm going to enter in the room name and get that custom game created as we speak. So we will get that set up and off and running into our next match. Let me see that one more time. There you go. Password. Thank you. All right, so here it is. We are back in, awaiting contestants, guys. Some of the comments are funny. Hey, Daniel Young, welcome. He says, currently organizing a watch party for you when you stream with all my fellow Banger Nation fans. Banger Nation for life. Daniel Young, you're the best, man. I appreciate you. Time for a water break for all PB. I'm gonna go hoarse after 2 days of intense shoutcasting at an amazing tournament here at the Razer store in San Francisco. I will have no vocal cords left. We're gonna shred them today. That's okay. I expect to do some more yelling as things get even more intense a little bit later on. I am super excited. Hey, TRVS Carol, appreciate it. You guys will get some new members, I'm sure, but I'm not saying your name on air. What's up? Yep. We're looking about good on that. All right. What's going on? How's it going to India? When will you get asleep? I have no idea, Sankit. Guys, the pro scene and the high-level tournaments, they will continue to evolve over time, mark my words. But it's highly encouraged that we be patient and let the community develop. And I know everybody wants it and wants it now, but it's important that we figure things out, get those lessons learned knocked out, make bigger, better, badder events. And you guys will be super thrilled to see what's coming in the future for PUBG Mobile. I can assure you of that. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are as well. Today, though, we are at the Razer store, San Francisco. We've got players in-house competing in a duos tournament. Yesterday, we had a solos tournament, and guess what? The solo winner is here as part of one of the duos team. We will meet the 4 teams here in just a little bit that make the finals. We'll see if he's amongst them. But yeah, guys, we had a solo tournament yesterday. Somebody got to eat a nice whole bucket of chicken all by themselves. And then today we've got a duos tournament where hopefully they can share the bucket. And they're competing for 2 brand new Razer phones. That's what the winner will get. So I'm excited for that. Looks like we are almost ready for the 3rd round, game 1. And looks like we got a couple more people to get in, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, Eugene, it's a lot of excitement today for sure. GD, I'm trying my best to add that flavor, baby. I'm trying my best. That's why they have me here, right? So. Oh, Yadil, what's up, man? I see all those emotes. Try to take it easy on those if you can, buddy. I can see words just fine. You don't need to add all those pictures. All right, looks like we are good to go. We are good to go. We are headed in right now. We'll pop into the game for you guys. There we are. We are in the lobby. We've got 3 teams going at it in this one. We've got the Team Dinner, Anti-Diet, and Some Kwai, all of them still in contention. We had Team Sprinkles bow out after getting 0 points in rounds 1 and 2, so GG's to them. Thank you for participating. But after being mathematically eliminated, they've decided to join the parade as well. That being said, Team Dinner, Anti-Diet, Somquai getting ready to jump in right now, and it looks like we've got another Georgia Pole zone. It looks like up here, wow, hold on. That is actually, okay, we can do this. It's gonna let me scroll, I promise. Nope, it's gonna cut out on me again. There we go. We'll just have to do that every game. It won't let me scroll up to the top. There we go. Now I can go see. There's the Georgia Pole zone. This one's a little different than usual. Half of the zone is out into the open, and I would be lying if I didn't say that I am rooting for the zone to go out there to that northern part. So you can see all three teams are down. Teams 1, 2, and 3 are occupying different parts of the city, so each of them should be able to loot in peace currently. It looks like they've gotten apartment buildings for the most part, and they will be cruising their way through them. Teams 1 and 2 both in apartments, and it looks like Teams 3 taking the west side of the city by siege, and they will be taking all of the weapons over there in these, looks like, what is this? We'll call it the hospital. It's not the hospital, but it looks kind of like one. We'll call it a jail. No, it's not the prison. I don't know what we'll call it. Whatever this building is, 3-story one with a roof, we'll go with that. So we got Lochink over here, we got Ulrich looting up, doing their thing, and they are off on the outside, and would you look at that, they do have the zone. There is the first zone, like we talked about, kind of into the northern part, but it is going to go either north or south of that road intersection. We'll have to see where as the game progresses, but right now, at a severe disadvantage is Team 1. They're way outside of the zone right now, and everyone knows that they're going to have to push their way in, and that means they're going to have to cross both Teams 2 and 3 on their way to the zones. This is going to be treacherous for them. They're making their way over there now. We'll take a look at Donna and Big Bang as they head their way through, using the buildings for cover, trying to stay out of the line of sight of potential enemies as long as they possibly can, using their headphones for sound, and they are making their way over to the safe zone. So good job recognizing that they were at a disadvantage and quickly reacting, repositioning themselves, and trying to get to that circle. So in we go. Margaret and Mike, again, of Team 2 here. Very, very solid competitors so far in this tournament. Looks like they are hanging out in the houses, kind of waiting. But we're going to watch Donna and Bang Bang here as they approach. Definitely trying to get in. Ooh, we've got potential action coming up here shortly. We're going to go ahead and world view it. Look at this. There it is. Let's go ahead and watch here. We've got a beautiful point of view looking behind Mike, and he is going right here. He hears him out back. What's going to happen? Oh my goodness. He's going to look out the window. Will he find him? So close, he jumps out. There's the engagement. Hops over him. Leapfrog. He runs away. Gets shot in the back. Mike, what are you doing? Oh no! He is down, and then Margaret hops out. Team 1 making quick work of Team 2. They are wiped off the map. Very, very close to getting knocked there with Bang Bang, but you know what? He survives. It's all good. That was an interesting maneuver. Mike hops out the window, and I wish we had a slow-mo replay. He did the Heisman Trophy pose as he jumped over that person that was crouched and unfortunately just kept running and got shot in the back. But that'll do it for him, and looks like Bang Bang and Donna are going to keep going, meeting up with Lochink and Ulrich here in just a moment. Let's see where this zone goes. This is going to be really interesting. These guys are about 3 houses away from each other currently. Let's watch as the blue zone adjusts, and that forces the gameplay one way or the other. Exactly like I thought, out in the field, there's going to be a couple of buildings that are available, but it does look like this is going to be a wide open battle. And now, while at a tremendous disadvantage to start, Team 1 is now at a significant advantage as they do have a close position to the zone. If they can get there in a hurry and react as quickly as they did in the first place, that will actually get them a really, really good position. You can see, looks like Donna is already heading that direction. If they can get out there and secure one of those buildings, that will be actually huge for them. All right, so here we go, pushing into the circle. These guys look like they are going to make it all the way there, uncontested, but we do have Team 3 closing quickly. I'm going to switch over to Lochink here as we watch this point of view. We will see an engagement here shortly. Looking like they're going to come up on them before they get any sort of cover out in the field if things keep going as they are. So Lochink pushing around, trying to hop in, kind of continue to loot up, grabs the first aid kit here. Looking good. He has 4 first aid kits right now. He's looking at a level 2 helmet, level 1 vest combination with the M4. So great loadout here. We've got Ulrich with the M4, sees Donna out into the field, gets shots on her. One shot from dying. Now Donna is out into the field. Ulrich has alerted his teammates to their presence, and Team 3 now with a decided advantage. Donna and Bang Bang not getting into position quick enough, but ultimately does not get knocked, able to stay alive, but the problem is now no heals, no bandages for Donna. She's stuck with only boost, so that puts her at a tremendous disadvantage. Only 3 bandages for Bang Bang, so Team 1 completely out of big heals, and that is going to really sink their ship if Team 3 pushes the envelope here, as both players are full up on health and do have first aid available if needed. Lochink carrying 4. They got to get out of the zone, though. Ulrich, get going, buddy. Get out that window. He's stuck trying to vault out. Finally gets through. He's taking damage. He's down 10%, 15%. Pushing in. He sees them. Turn to your right. He is knocked. He doesn't see them. Oh, what a turn of events there. Bang Bang and Donna get the position, and the blue zone catches up to Team 3. And while they did not have the health, they did have the position, and it was able to overcome an advancing Team 3. Beautifully done there. Team 1 is getting the victory. Anti-Diet with the 4-point first place finish secures a spot for themselves in the finals. Congratulations to them. Let's go ahead and get to tallying some scores, guys. Nice job on that one. That is not how I anticipated that going, but that's why we play the game. Good job to Team 1. All right, give me 1 second, guys, to tally some scores. So there it is. We are moving on to game 2 of the third and final round of the round robin aspect of this tournament, and then we will be getting in to the finals, where the top 4 teams from today's play will be moving into a winner takes all showdown in duos. So things looking pretty good so far for a few of these teams. I'll shout them out in just a moment. Alrighty, yeah, that was not how I anticipated that match going at all. Donna had very little health left, but was able to secure a great position and ultimately somehow take out Mike, who never saw her when he was approaching. There it is. The blue zone always wins, absolutely. Hey, much love to France. Norman, I come to France often through Charles de Gaulle, actually. I don't stay usually, but yeah. Hey, what's up, Amal? Thank you for the love, man. I appreciate it. Ooh, 21 kills with the AWM and M416. That's awesome, dude. Good job. Thank you, Drake. I appreciate it. Today's duo tournament, you got Dana and Bang Bang. Hi, Akash. I hope they do good. I am looking dapper today, your nightmare. Thank you. I did shower this morning. I appreciate you noticing.
I'm out. Got the L.
All right, here we go. Oh, he says he's out. That was one of our competitors from behind us. There we go. Starting to load in now. We've got Team 8. Get Justice and Morality 1 making their way into the arena. So to catch you up on the scores, guys, after 3 rounds, we've got Anti-Diet, Team 1, from just a moment ago with the win, and they have 9 points after 3 rounds of play, and that is the leader overall in the tournament, and only Group 1 has played 3 rounds so far. Some Kwai has 7 points, and that is putting them in 2nd place right now, and Team Dinner has 5 points. That puts them in 3rd from the teams that have played 3 rounds. Now, there are multiple teams that are already looking really good, like Team Potential from this game. You're going to see Team 5 in this game is in a really good spot, and it looks like Team AJ1 has wandered off, it appears. Yes, that's the team. Yeah, okay. So we'll mark that one down already. So we've got Team Potential, WCL, and Justice and Morality 1 that will be doing battle here in just a moment. Actually, they might be back. We might have them back. I hope we do, because they did win one of the earlier rounds from today, so that should be really, really interesting. That green headset looks way cooler on you, though. I want to see if Razer will give me an orange one. I know they like their green, but you know how I like my orange. AWM or M24? I prefer the way the M24 shoots. I prefer the damage of the AWM. So situationally, I'll always take damage over comfort for the most part. But yeah, they're both one-shot kills. I appreciate it. All right, one more player to load in, and we are good. We do have Team AJ1 back in the house for the third round. And you know what? Even though they forfeited in round 2, they may still have enough to actually proceed to the finals. With a win here, they will be moving on. So that is interesting to say the least. If they can pick up a win in this game, they should end up in the top 4. Should. All right, crossbow is the best weapon, period. 100%, man. There's no better weapon, obviously. Alrighty.
Oh my god. Wait, how did you? Because you just go to like the source code and you check.
Man, thank you, Carlos, Jesse, Kyle, Lee, Ordom, Josh, Isanu, Saeed, Dwayne, Daniel, Victoria, Karen, Juan, Sarah. Oh man, Sarah Smith. Thank you, Muhammad, Lance, Alkan, Joshua, Mode, Nicola, David, Nina, Tanya, Junior, Junior, James, Reed, Yasmin, Bradley, Matthew, Casey, Rion. Dude, you guys are crazy. I can't read them all. I literally can't. The list goes on forever. Thank you guys all for the donations over on Facebook. You guys are absolutely wonderful. We are ready to go, guys. Here we go into the third round, second game. We've got teams 5 through 8. That is Team Potential, Team AJ1, Team WCL, and Justice and Morality 1. Competing for their spot in the finals. It does look like 2 of these teams have a legitimate shot at making the final. They both need to perform well here in the next round. Those 2 teams are 5 and 6, so keep an eye on teams 5 and 6 as they will be vying for a spot in the finals. This is going to be a really, really intense matchup. I can feel it now. I hope they drop a Pachinki. That's my goal as a caster, is be able to shoutcast Pachinki. But it's not going to be there. It's going to be in Primorsk, it looks like. Let's go ahead and take a look here and try not to cut out as we... Ooh, I managed to do it. Perfect. So here it is, the Primorsk zone on the bottom here. Let's see who's going to go to the warehouses and who's going to go to the city. Anybody going to take the houses to the north? Let's go ahead and take a look. We are going to be checking overall here in just a moment. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Going to be focusing most of our attention on teams 5 and 6 here. These guys do have the potential to go to the final. It looks like they have gone up to the north as we predicted. 5 goes up to the north and 6 goes down towards the warehouses on bottom. And with the cannon fodder in the middle, squad 7 and 8, these guys are... they're still important. They can play the role of spoiler at this point, but it looks like 5 and 6 are the only ones right now that have a shot to get to that final matchup. So here we go. 6 looting that row of houses. They are actually looking really good right now. We're going to go to the action on Team 7 as they do have the closest proximity to any other team. Possibly some action here early. We'll have to check that out and see where they decide to head. So here we go. We got Low Chank looting up. We're rocking the, looks like a double barrel shotgun as well as an M16. The Lemonhead, that level 1 helmet. And then we've also got a level 2 backpack on him, still looking around for some armor. Ulrich, on the other hand, rocking the Mini as well as the crossbow. He loves that crossbow. I absolutely love this guy. He's done this a couple of times today, opting for the crossbow as his alternate weapon. Really, really love that move. And while it may not be the most tactically effective, I gotta tip my cap to him because mad respect to anybody who's willing to rock crossbow, especially in a tournament. All right, over to Team 6 we go, also looting up the house. These guys are rocking Uzi and a Scar so far. Team 8 over in the middle, double barrel shotgun and a Scar. Team 5 up north, pump shotgun, as well as the Mini. So this is looking a little bit interesting. Nobody with a clear advantage right now on guns. But at least the guys in Squad 5 are rocking optics with the Mini. He's got a red dot on there, so we can actually put a dot on somebody, dot them up a little bit, but we'll go back to the middle and check out the action from Squad 7 and 6. It looks like everybody's kind of separate right now. If we check the map, they've all got their own little space. The closest engagement we have is Team 5 as they move into the city. Somebody's going to see them, are they not? Here they go. We've got some shots actually tentatively being fired here. There it is. He's firing into the wall. What is happening? Donna's firing shots into the wall, trying to draw some attention, perhaps. I don't really know what's happening. Interesting tactics for sure here. Bang Bang looking around inside the little traffic station in the middle of the road here. We'll move up. Team 6 still in the middle of the city, looting up this storefront here. Really solid spot. Looks like this zone has decided to move north. Team 6 is going to move up uncontested down the lane here. Team 7, 5, and 8 all getting dangerously close. Team 5 pushing in across the road, finally deciding to move over and get out of the center of the road, crossing into the southern part of the city. Here we go. It's about to get good. We got 8 on the flank. We got 7 directly ahead. Team 5 is about to get sandwiched. We'll see if they can persevere and continue to punch their ticket to the finals. They've got to make it to the top 2 here, I believe, to have a chance. All right, so playing it cautious, waiting to hopefully see somebody. Let's switch over to Donna as she climbs the hill, M4 in hand. We've got a green helmet, signifying that level 1 vest as well. 8 over on the side. These guys have got an interesting position taken up, trying to spy from the sniper tower underneath the stairs and on the top level here, looking over to try to find somebody that is crossing into the city. So far, unable to find them. We got 5 and 7 now getting dangerously close to each other. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. And we'll go ahead and world view it. Here it is, Ulrich and Lochink in the house across the street. Bang Bang comes down the hill. We've got, where is the third member? I have no idea. Bang Bang makes it across the street. And it looks like Donna has decided to separate. This is not good here from Team 5. They have lost communication. They have split up, and they are now sandwiching Squad 7. But that means they can easily be picked one at a time, getting 2v1'd in both occasions. So it's just a matter of who finds who first. We're waiting here on Squad 7, trying to figure out who's going to see them. Donna, unaware of where these guys are. It looks like, wow. Okay, upstairs we go, into the building. And it looks like this one is clear, continuing to loot up, but we've got action potentially brewing over here. Center building, we've got Squad 7 squatting on the top story of this house. We've got Bang Bang over here in the top story of this one. Squad 8 starting to pay attention to the sniper tower. Out on the balcony, this is going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and see if Squad 8 has eyes on this. I don't know if they do. It is literally right in plain sight. Bang Bang is chilling on the balcony in plain sight of the Squad 8. Oh man, this is getting super intense, guys. Squad 6 is having to rotate now up. This is going to get interesting right now. Mike in range of, oh man, Donna's got the bird's eye view on him. We'll switch, see if she looks out the window. I don't know if she's going to or not, just kind of content to crouch up there. Mike running around in the building now, so that's good. They've gotten cover again. Squad 7 watching the stairways. They all have grabbed buildings and are essentially camping them. Who is going to camp most effectively? Well, I know who knows. That is the zone. And the most interesting tactic so far that I've seen is Squad 5 needing to get to the finals, needing that team play to stay together. They have separated and are nowhere near each other. So Squad 5 is separated, and it looks like Donna is right over the top of one squad, and Bang Bang right over the top of another. There we go. We have our first engagement. Contact made. 5 and 6 doing battle. Donna overlooking Margaret and Mike. Mike are staggered. They're in good position to take Donna out. Going to be tough to peek this, but at the same time, now they know they're there. That's going to attract the attention of Squad 7 off in that direction. You can see them starting to move, getting to that next zone. Here is where Bang Bang will have the ability to come up behind them. There they go, into the street, guns up. Here comes, oh no! It crashed! Oh, here we go. We're going to try to get back in as soon as possible for you guys. We're going to try to get in as soon as possible for you guys. Hopefully the players didn't crash as well, but I know I did. That was the worst possible moment for that to happen, too. Action right behind him. We'll see what actually happened here. Enter match again. Please let me in. We are there. Okay, so indeed, Squad 7 is taken out. Ulrich and Lochink are snuck up on. Margaret and Bang Bang from 5 and 6 are able to split the damage and take the kills. There we go. Man, oh man. Chat, what do you think of that well-timed crash? That's what I'm talking about. It seems like it always happens like that. Right when something's about to happen, that's the moment it goes down. So here it is, blue zone coming out. Donna trying to get out the window. Into the zone we go. Being shot immediately. Oh, this is not good. Donna still in the blue zone. You're going to have to come up with something creative. Take some action here. It is not looking good, taking significant damage. Now, you can't stop to heal. There is no time. You've got to get to the blue zone. Get out of there. Woo! Just in time. That is very, very dangerous, and it looks like Bang Bang doing damage, taking out Squad 8 all by himself. Bang Bang with 3 kills, amazing job there, and we are down to the final 2 squads. Team 6, Team 5, oh, Team 6 finishing off Donna, trying to heal up out in the bushes. We've got a 1v2, Bang Bang, Margaret, Mike, all competing, 5 and 6 for the spot in the finals. This is what it all comes down to. Can Bang Bang clutch it in the 1v2? Margaret and Mike crouching their way in the field. We've got a final circle that they're both working towards. We got to zoom in again on the map. Here it is, down south. We got that zone. Neither team is in, but 6 has an advantage, trying to get to it first. Team 5 is going to be trying to ride the coattails of Bang Bang with 3 kills already. He's going to try to finish with 5 to send his team to the finals, and if this is accomplished, this will be the clutch play of the day. Man, this is going to be tough. Let's go over to Bang Bang here as he runs from the zone. In he goes right now, coming up the hill. Margaret overwatching down onto top. Here he comes up the hill. He has to cover the rock, so he has a chance. He has a prayer, waiting for a second, waiting for the enemies. He's got the final zone. Look at this position. Unbelievable job here from Bang Bang. He sees both of them. Here comes the lean peek. He sees the flanker going around to the left. Here's the firing. He doesn't see him anymore. He's pinned down, and he gets taken out. Squad 6 using the numbers advantage. Beautiful flank around from Mike, adjusting his position to get to the only spot that Bang Bang could have been. Team 6 punching their tickets to the finals with the 4-point round 3 victory. In that one, Team 5 will pick up the 2 second place consolation points here. And oh my goodness, that is a wrap on the first stage of round 3. So guys, very nicely done. Congrats to all teams there. We're going to tally up the points right now and see who is punching their ticket to the finals. What's that?
These guys are most of the finals because they already have enough points.
Sure. You should play the.
Play it out.
Good time.
So we have Anti-Diet and AJ1.
Yep, and we out of these 2, it might have to be a playoff.
Oh, we just gotta take a break from each other.
Okay. I'll just change it. It's all good. All right, slight change, guys. Slight change. Not too huge of a deal. I don't actually think it'll affect too much. Instead of the top 4 overall, we're going to take the winner from each group. So first place in each group, which ultimately ends up being the top 3. These guys will move on to the final, but we do have a couple of teams with their tickets already punched. We've got Team AJ1, who actually forfeited in round 2. They have made their way with victories in rounds 1 and 3, and that secures their spot in the finals. So while they did go join the parade for a bit, it appears they got tired, came back, took a seat, picked up the PUBG Mobile, and got it done. So very, very nicely done to them. We also have Team Anti-Diet with 9 points out of Group 1. So we've got a 9-point and an 8-point performance so far, and We Don't Have One out of the third group that is going to be playing for practice here in this third round, as they have already won their stage. It's mathematically impossible for them to be defeated at this point. However, they're going to play it just like they would normally, but normally it would be a little bit closer, but they've dominantly won both of the first 2 games, so we're going to see them in action. We'll put a little bit more focus on We Don't Have One moving into the finals, but there it is. Let's go ahead and get the room created now. I'm going to, let's find it. Got to create that custom room. All of my settings were erased during that crash, so we are back up and running. Let's get the password entered in, and we are going to be rocking and rolling on round 3, game 3, the final match before the finals. And here it is. We are up and running. We'll wait for the teams to join now, and then we are going to be good to go, man. Man, let's do it. I'm excited. Congratulations to Anti-Diet and Team AJ1. They have already punched their tickets. And also to Team We Don't Have One. They have also punched theirs as well. So we know that it's going to be teams. Let's see here. What numbers were they all today? Number 1, number 6, and number 11. will be the teams fighting in the finals. So I'm excited about this. Thank you guys for all the support in the chat. I really, really appreciate that. And guys, for those of you guys that are trying to figure out how to join, how to play, this is a tournament being held live on location at the San Francisco Razer store. It is being put on by the Razer folks here in conjunction with Tencent and myself. And we are excited to bring you guys one of the first ever PUBG Mobile global live on location tournaments. So this will obviously expand in the future from here, but excited to get this first one under our belts. The guys here in studio are having a ton of fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content, enjoying watching there at home. And let me hear it one more time. Who is still here? Where are you from? Shout it out in the chat. I'll see if I can say hi to a few of you. Oh, Oscar, what's up, man? You've been watching my boy Grimes stream, huh? That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty, here we go. We are looking pretty good. Getting loaded up right now. One of the teams is in place. Team 11. They're serious. We know they're good to go. There is a possibility. I don't want to say it too loudly. If there's a possibility that the two other teams decide, you know what, we don't want to play anymore because we can't make it to the finals. So we'll see what happens on that. They are loading in though, thankfully, so there is going to be a little bit of a tune-up here for We Don't Have One as they make their way into the final. Also an opportunity for Team 6 and 1 to go ahead and do some scouting, get a little intel on their opponents. We'll see what happens. Guys, we'll take you live. Quick look at the studio. We got some people up top, kind of getting set up. We got the organizers up there, you know, organizing, doing their thing. And on the big screen behind us, you got me. Look at that. Wow, what a handsome fella. Like, seriously, my goodness. Huh, who'd have thunk? All right, so last team is loading in now. We'll get this match started, up, off the ground, rolling, and we will be seeing how Team 11 can do, and if they can go undefeated on the day as they roll their way to the finals. This is gonna be interesting, a 3-team duo showdown for the ultimate chicken dinner, where the winners will be receiving 2 brand new Razer phones, courtesy of the Razer store here in San Francisco. So all the teams are ready to go. I'm clicking that start button. I'm running this event. It's gonna be good. And we're gonna pop over right now to PUBG Mobile in-game and take a look at the prelims. We do have a bright sunny day just like it is here in San Francisco, and these guys aren't gonna have to deal with the fog in this one. Let's see where they drop though. I'm still waiting for that Pachinki drop. Give me a Pachinki, give me a school drop. I don't know what's happening, but guys, I'm excited to find out. Hopefully you are as well. Man, love from Andy, San Antonio, Texas. Appreciate that. Another great state of Texas. Man, oh man, thank you so much. David, Straight Matter, appreciate you being here, bud. Atlanta in the house. We've got, we've got Dubai in the house. What's going on, Akil? Thank you so much for being here. Hello from Pachinki, Sid Hearth. Hopefully we'll see you there, man. It doesn't look like it, though. It looks like, again, Primorsk is going to be the name of the game, the southwestern civilization here. And people are out of the plane early. Team 11, 9, 10 doing battle here with Team 11 already secured a spot in the finals, but they'll finish out their round robin contest here to see if they can tune up for the finals. Now here it is. They have chosen to drop at the warehouses over on the shore. One of my favorite drop locations in the whole city of Primorsk. It's got some great stuff here in the storefront across the street. Also some great loot. Does leave you a little bit exposed as you run from building to building. Unfortunately, these guys landed in the same building. That is a tactical error. You do not want to land on top of each other in these warehouses because there's not enough loot for 2 people to go around. So Lochink goes towards town. Ulrich continues on to the second warehouse. That is a smart move, correcting their earlier mistake of going to the same building. Once they've established position, they're looking good. Let's go ahead, check the map, see who's close, who's not. We've got Squad 9 way up north. Donna, I don't know if that's a missed jump or what's going on. Let's go ahead and see what's happening up here. Looting up at a couple of stables out in the middle of the woods. I don't know what game she's playing, but perhaps that is why they're not punching their ticket to the finals. Bang Bang in town, away from his teammate, very far from his teammate. That is okay, though. They can group up here in the future as long as they're not knocked out early by Team 10, who is fairly nearby, and they are looking at a 2v1 right now. So they are looking in the proper direction, trying to get that door open. Mike, open the door, my man. There's the shots accidentally fired. That's going to get 9's attention. You can see on the minimap, 9 whips around, looking up here at this point. Bang Bang zoning in on 10. Oh boy, this is he's got red in his eyes. He's going to go try to make some plays here. Not going to get the team to the finals. It's time to show off a little bit, get some highlight clips for YouTube or something. Here we go. We are looking good. Here we go. Pushing his way in. Bang Bang looting up. Absolutely, absolutely. That's clearing out that house with ease. Very nicely done. We'll go back over to Squad 11. They have cleared out the warehouses, making their way in across the street, through the storefront, through the houses. And it looks like we have a northern zone, so maybe Donna's not crazy after all. Looting up the stables in the middle of the forest turned out to be the best thing she could do. She has secured herself in the zone, does not have to move, and everybody out there has to come to her. How beautiful is that? Now, sometimes some would call that luck, some would call that premonition, clairvoyance, immense skill. Who knows what to call it, but she is in a great position up there at the houses all by herself. We've got a Bang Bang looking for some action, though, crouching around right outside the house here. Look at this. We've got two Team 10 up there. There it is right behind, and getting knocked and taken out early is Bang Bang. Margaret and Mike teaming up to knock out one of Team 9's members. Team 9 not playing together. Who would have ever saw this coming? 1v2, it just did not work out. He gets taken out very swiftly. Now over on the other side of the city, you see Team 11 still looting up, not super far away from Team 10, but still not immediate in proximity. So they are making their way over towards the gunshot so fairly quickly. They are going to try to engage, it looks like, before the circle comes in. It is coming now. They are in, and here it is. We've got potential encounter right now. Here it is. Shots being fired. There it is. Connecting. He lands. Trying to get the hill. There's the Ulrich peak. Fire another. Oh, baby. Nice job. He's able to get some severe damage onto Mike. Mike able to make it out with 1 HP. He's back into the building, and there is a first aid on the ground. What a blessing that is. He's going to be able to use it immediately to get back up to 70% health, 75%, and hopefully back into the fight. So going back over to Ulrich and Lo Chink, these guys are pushing, being aggressive, getting over in position, trying to close the gap on Team 10 ASAP. We still have Donna out in the woods, looting the stables. Back to the action, we've got Margaret. There it is, Margaret pops up on Ulrich, and Lo Chink gets the kill. 1v2, takes them both out. Love that play right there. There goes Team 11. They will not finish perfect on the day, and guess what? Because they finished last here, Donna actually is going to score some points for Team 9, doing her thing out in the middle of nowhere. So here we go, making her way to the houses, and it looks like Team 10 is going to focus their attention on the final remaining player. We will have a 1v2. Every single engagement so far today has been a 1v2 in this round, so we are going to see another 1v2 to finish things off here. Donna versus Margaret versus Mike. I think Team 10's got a pretty significant advantage here, but low on health right now is Margaret, not healing for some reason, even though plenty of bandages and first aid kits on her person. I really don't know what that's about, but that's okay. Now Mike has a different excuse, no boost, no health at all, so he's got to make do with what he has. Luckily, he's got an M16, which can do some serious work, and he's also rocking some armor and a level 2 helmet. Hopefully get him across the finish line here. There's Donna getting some shots in on Margaret. Hopefully in just a moment here, we'll see that engagement happen. Thank you, PUBG Kid. I appreciate the comment. All right, so here we go. Sitting on the north end of the zone, you guys can see exactly like where the players are, where they're going, what they're looking at. There's the zone. Now we finally have a disadvantage from the zone perspective for Donna. Team 9 unable to actually get it taken care of. We've got people right behind the wall. They're looking at me. They're pointing. They're waving. Oh yeah, so they're watching me cast. It's amazing. I've got a little window right here. Hold on, they want to see themselves on TV. We'll point it right there. If they watch for just a minute longer, they're gonna see themselves. Oh, it'll be glorious. They're gonna be on TV. Here we go. So into the zone we go. Team 10 pushing in. We've got Margaret. Oh, they're gonna leave right before they make it on TV. Oh man, and they left. That's funny. I tried to have them freak out while they were on TV, but it didn't work. All right, so here we go. Margaret and Mike pushing their way in, trying to find Donna. Donna chilling in it. Dude, she might win this. She's got position. She's got a house. Here we go. We've got 10s on the edge of the zone. Okay, so not in position actually. outside the zone currently for Squad 9, but right on top of a crate. Maybe Donna gets the crate and gets an AWM and one-taps everybody for the win. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, so we'll change characters here. We'll watch Mike for a second. He's running around, looking confident, got the AK at his side. They are searching for the last player, and they know that he's got to be in the zone, right? Well, he's not, so we'll have to wait and see when she finally decides to show herself. There it is, up at the crate, looting it, in fact, right now. Oh my gosh, has an angle. Look at this, the prone shot, fires, and he knocks her. Oh my goodness, there it is, there's Mike. Oh my goodness, final encounter. Mike doesn't see her. Down to 1 HP, he needs one more shot to get the victory. Donna out by herself the whole game. Is she gonna be able to clutch it? Mike has no heals, remember guys, absolutely no heals, so this is gonna be crazy dramatic to finish this off. Donna literally proning on a flat surface in the middle of nowhere, able to get the knock on Margaret. Mike with no HP opens the door. He is super pinned down. He's got to try to get the finish here on Margaret. Unable to do so, but now he's going to try to get the, oh my goodness, they're going to try to get this heal off here into the shack they're trying to get the heal off. Margaret comes around. Will she get shot? Mike actually blocks her. Oh my goodness. Here it comes. There's the revive. 10 seconds to go. Here it comes. The push is happening now, guys. No way. There it is through the door. Oh man, Donna getting it done all by herself out in the middle of nowhere. So the tactics actually worked. Oh my goodness, I'm blown away. I'm floored. I'll be the first to admit I was wrong. The strategy you needed to employ the whole time was getting rid of your teammate early, sacrifice him to the PUBG mobile gods, and take it all yourself by laying in the open field. That is what needed to happen. That's what happened. Donna securing the victory, getting the points for Team 9 there. Very impressive stuff, winning that final 1v2 gunfight. Holy cow, that is unreal. So here we go. Let's go ahead and write that down. That's a 4 for Team 9. We had a 1 for Team 11, and we also have the 2 right here. So here we go. Final tallies happening now. So here we go. The final 3 teams will be for the finals. It looks like we are going to have Team Anti-Diet, which was Team 1 today. We've got Team AJ1 with 8 points, and we also have, we don't have one with 9 points. All 3 of these teams will be moving on to the finals, and we are going to do 3 games, I believe. Hold on one second. Let me confirm that with our tournament organizers here, and I will get back to you guys in 1 second to let you know what the format is going to be. Let me take a quick break, grab a sip of water, and I'll be back with some codes to give away some free headsets, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Be back in just a jiff. Oh, hi guys. How's it going? I'm back. My name's Powerbang. Welcome to the show. We are live at the Razer store here in San Francisco, California. Guys, they're packing them in now for the finals. We've got Rainbow Capes and the whole works here watching the PUBG Mobile Duo finals here at the Razer store in San Fran, as we said before. We're down to the finals. It is time. We've got 3 teams remaining, and they are going to be playing 3 games. In the finals, same format as the earlier round robins. The final tally will be whoever has the most points at the end of 3 rounds will be your winner. Ties will be decided by number of kills throughout the games. That will be tracked by the tournament organizers. So fragging out is going to be important here, as well as winning. So that's going to hopefully drive some more aggressive encounters, some more movement, some more engaging action. So the teams are loading in right now. Again, we have Team 1, which was Anti-Diet. We had Team 6, which is Team AJ1. And they notably skipped their second game and still made it to the finals with 2 wins today. And we had Team 11, who is We Don't Have One, referring to their team name. And they won their first 2 games today, placing first in rounds 1 and 2. So we've got some good competition going into the finals. Each team with 2 wins already in the round robin phase. They're gonna have to prove that it was no fluke. And they gotta do it again here in the finals to secure what they hope are 2 brand new phones for them to take home today from the Razer store. All right, so Team 6 is loaded up. They are ready for bear. Team 1 is loading in. They are loaded up. Now we're only waiting on Team 11, which is We Don't Have One. And guys, they just suffered a hard defeat at the hands of 1 player last round, so they're looking to rebound from that. I think they can do it. They were very strong in their first couple of rounds. Very good showing. Probably the best looking overall duo, but had a little bit of a slip up last round. So I'll be watching for them to rebound and hopefully make their way to the top. We'll see. They're loading in now, getting ready to start this one up. It looks like the stage is set, guys. All 3 teams are in. The finals are underway. Let's get some hype in the chat. Who do you guys got? Team 1, Team 6, Team 11. Let's hear who it's gonna be. Let me know in the chat who you guys are picking, and I will see if you're right here in just a minute. So here we go into the initial menu. We've got a fist fight breaking out between teammates. They're letting each other, I don't know, they're rolling for team captain. I don't know what's happening right now, but it looks like we are going to have an amazing final. So here we go. Here we go. So let's do this. We have the finals coming in now. Flying on over. There it is. We're trending number 1 in India right now. Thank you guys over in India for supporting the stream, supporting Razer, supporting myself, and supporting PUBG Mobile. You guys are the bomb. Thank you so much for all the love. Let's go ahead and, we'll black out the screen for just a moment to add to the dramatics here. Reconnect, because I can't seem to touch any cables with that thing's clocking at me, but that's okay. Here it is. Teams 1 and 6 are nearby. We've got 11, as usual, off on their own somewhere. We'll kind of pop into the map. It looks like we are playing over at Milta, so let's see exactly where everybody landed. It looks like 6 and 1 are on the east side of the zone, while Team 11 all by themselves on the west side, right on the city. And I will say that Team 11 has one of my favorite warehouses in the game. For whatever reason, I always get lucky loot there. We'll pay attention to 11 here as they cruise through that in just a moment. Now, Team 1 out by themselves, out in the field here. They've got one little housing complex to take advantage of. Let's see what kind of loot they can pick up. This thing is absolutely loaded. Bang Bang finding all kinds of loot. He's going to stock up on supplies, get that level 2 backpack. He's got a level 1 helmet. Man, all kinds of ammo. Things looking pretty good over here for Team 1. Now switching to the other person on Team 1, Donna, gets the AK-47, got a level 3 backpack. Hopefully a lot of stuff to put in there. Already 3 first aids, so these guys are looking really solid on loot. Moving over to Team 6, we've got a UMP and a UMP. Average loadout, no armor yet for one of the players. The other has level 2 helmet and vest, so looking okay on Team 6. Now we'll go over to Team 11, rocking the Tommy gun VSS combo, as well as we've got a player with a Mini and an M16, level 3 helmet, level 2 armor, and level 2 helmet, level 2 armor. Team 11 right now with the gear advantage over all teams. So things looking pretty good for 11. 1 and 6 closely behind. Here's the zone. It is over towards the right side of the map. It is going to be favoring Team 6 and Team 1. Guys, if you're out there right now watching, share the stream. The PUBG Mobile Razer Finals going on right now from San Francisco's Razer store. Share the stream. Tell people I'm casting it. Yeah, they'll show up. It'll be great. We'll party. So here we go. We're going to watch these last 3 games live to see who's crowned the champion and who will ultimately walk away with 2 brand new Razer phones. So here it is, Team 6 rotating around to the left, Team 11 getting into the zone early, very nicely done, adapting their position based on that zone, and they get to the edge of the zone that they need to be in, and they're seeking cover very quickly before they're spotted. We'll go over to Team 6, see if they are looking in the right direction. It looks like they are kind of doing their own thing, still unaware of the whereabouts of others. And here we go, it looks like we have, why is Donna being highlighted when I'm clicking Mike? That was very strange. Hey, it's okay. All right, so here we go. We're on Donna, we're on Bang. They're all chilling in the house, kind of just waiting. We've got another zone coming in now. 6 and 11 are the closest to each other. We'll see what happens. But that one housing complex that Team 1 is in could prove to be very, very beneficial if the zone indeed does go their direction. It also could be very bad for them as they have to run across a very open field. So they are rolling the dice right now with the zone and hoping that it does go towards them, and they're ultimately the beneficiaries of everyone having to run to them. 5 seconds till the zone comes in, and we readjust here and see exactly, ooh, look at this, out in the middle of everybody, no one in the zone right now. 11 will be rotating quickly. There they go, already moving. They're going to be looking around trying to find their opponents before they actually arrive in the zone. We are looking to pick up a couple pieces of loot and get in there. Team 6 also making their way in right now. Let's see how quickly they want to rotate. Looks like they're taking their sweet time, and Team 11, the first to get into the zone, and very nicely done there, jumping into the window by Ulrich. Nice execution on those controls. So here we go. We are working very, very nicely together so far. All teams looking good. Team 11 has got position, but they also have Team 6 doing some edging maneuvers coming in behind them. So this could be really interesting to see if they converge on top of Team 11. So bumping up to the world view here, you can see there Team 11 in the house is right in front. We've got 6 crossing the road, making their way down. They jump into the red house here. And so we are working towards a potential first fight of this first finals match. We've got 6, we've got 11, nobody's peeking right now, and we've got 1 out in the field. Now they are in the zone, but let's go ahead and take a look at how they position themselves. It looks like they are snaking and taking cover behind rocks, so that's gonna be interesting to follow as we kind of continue to move on in this game. Here is the world view. We've got 11 and 6 kind of in close proximity. Out in the middle of the field, what is happening right now? Ulrich and Lochank all separated, and we don't know exactly what's going to be happening. Here is 6 on the roof of the red house. All right, so it does look like we have, oh, he is shot through the window. Very, very heavy damage. Oh no, he gets outside. Man, the level 3 helmet absolutely saves him. Would you look at that? Beautifully done. We are able to heal up, full med kit back to full health. Man, tell me that loot doesn't help out. So they think they've got him in a tight spot. He's able to heal up all the way to full health, and Lochank now knows where they're at. He sees them on top of the house. Unfortunately, he doesn't see them. I see them on his screen, but he doesn't. He is out in the middle of the field. I think he just saw him. He's trying to get line of sight behind the house. It does seem to work. He's now approaching. He knows exactly where they're at. They're moving towards the house. We've got an engagement from 6. We've got an engagement from 11. This is looking really sharp. And Team 1, still the wild card, out in the field, laying prone. They are awaiting the victor of this particular engagement. We'll see if 11 chooses to go for them and engage or play the zone here. 6 starts to rotate. There it is. We've got potential line of sight here shortly. Over the wall we go. We've got third person looking. Ulrich able to see where they're at for sure. There they go to the zone, and Team 1 awaits both squads now as they come in. Out in the open field, here it is. We've got a fight coming right now, folks. There it is. Shots fired. Margaret under fire. Making it very hard for 11 to rotate. 6 is just squatting behind them. They know they've got to get to the zone. Each team trying, but they've got to take this fight in a minute before they can go anywhere. Nice shots there. Lochank down to 50% health. Shots onto Mike. Beautifully done there. It looks like Mike is getting shot. Margaret's getting shot. Everybody taking damage here. We've got the best looking squad right now is 11. 6 is half dead. There it is. Lochank taking shots. He's one shot from done. Here it is. We are looking, and he is not going to get away, or is he? Exchanging places, beautifully done. Ulrich pushing the action. He is going. He is taking shots now from squad 1 across the field, and there he finally is knocked. Margaret taking him down. And oh no, low health for Lochank as well. This is not looking good at all right now for Team 11. Lochank is healed up to full. Ulrich trying to make his way to him. Team 1 over on the far side. 6 in great position. Margaret is not able to see over here, so basically trying to provide some cover. And when you look at that, they let Ulrich get away, trying to get the res here. He's gonna get to the, oh my goodness, he gets to the house and the res has begun. Margaret content to let that kill get away. That's a knock you've gotta finish and put your team ahead. So as you can see, we've got Team 1 over on the other side. We got Team 6. Here we go. He's up. Oh my goodness. It's getting heated up there, guys. They're starting to shout commands, trying to get heals passed around, getting healed up. Margaret and Mike scouting, looking, wishing, watching, waiting, crouching across. This is intense, guys. The zone shrinks even further. Now we're starting to see Team 1 getting to play. Here it comes. Donna pushes in, taking fire, getting shot from the blue zone, back down to prone. Using that first aid, trying to get it done. Now Mike gets knocked. Margaret able to get a kill and actually finish one. Holy cow. Bang Bang pushes in. Team 6 trying to take out Team 1 now. We've got 6 versus 1. Bang Bang takes out Mike. We've got a 1v2 going on, guys. 6 versus 1. They are right next to each other. This is super intense. Oh my goodness. We will watch the point of view of Bang Bang. There he is, and he is down. Knocked. Kill finish. Oh my goodness. And we now have a 1v1 Donna versus Margaret. Can Margaret get the clutch? We've got Team 6 versus Team 1. Anti-Diet versus Team AJ1 in a 1v1 final circle. This is getting intense, guys. Zone coming in. Both players affected. Here we go. Donna there, and there's the final kill. Margaret gets it done. Beautifully done. That was great execution there. Team 1 gets taken down. 6 is able to clutch it. That was an amazing first round of the finals. Your duo leader is now Team 6 getting the 4 point. Let's wait for the cheers. Wait for it. No way. Did it go to lobby? It did. Perfect. So Team 6, there we go with the winner of round 1. So we will go ahead and mark that down. We had Team 11 getting run out of the building early, and we had Anti-Diet picking up the second place finish, guys. Unbelievable stuff there. That was a really good game. Intense final circle out in the middle of nowhere. Honestly, very well played by both final squads there. 11 found themselves sandwiched. They really needed to push the fight on Team 6. As soon as they found where that team was located, they had to immediately about face, turn, seek and destroy, take them out. That way they could push into the final circle without being shot in the back, which is what ultimately happened. So moving into the final round number 2, we're going to see which team can add some more points to their total and hopefully secure one of the 2 brand new Razer phones. So let me get the room created, guys, really quickly. My goodness, that was a great first round. I loved it. All right, so password going in now. And just like so, we are in. Weapons, and there we have it. Okay, so awaiting the entrance into round 2. I want to give a big shout out to all of you guys around the world tuning in live right now, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you, and also give you guys a beautiful code to use on my channel on Monday. The code is DOGFISH, all one word, DOGFISH. So if you guys are still here, use that code in the comments section on my video on Monday. I will be making it clear on what you need to do there. I will be selecting 3 winners to win 3, or I guess 1 each, 3 winners to win a Bluetooth headset from Razer. It's the Hammerhead Bluetooth. So thank you to Razer for sponsoring that giveaway. Guys, definitely remember the keyword. I wouldn't share it if I were you, because the more people that know it, the more people that have a chance to win. So take it, clutch it close to your heart, sleep with it under your pillow, and we'll see you on Monday for that giveaway. But we've got potentially more giveaways coming for the finals, and it looks like they are loading in right now. We're gonna get into game 2 and see who ultimately wins this and takes home some swag and the new Razer phone for the first place winner. Oh man, let's do this. All right, what's up, Matt from New Zealand? How you doing, bud? Thank you for joining. All right, so Team AJ1 currently with the lead. They've got 4 points. They've got 2 for Anti-Diet, 1 for We Don't Have One, and there's still anybody's game. The last 2 rounds can ultimately decide how this is gonna go. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. Really good performances from all teams in that first round, and it looks like Team 6 is in, Team 1 is in, and now we're looking for Team 11 to load up, and we are getting ready for battle. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so last person to join is joining right now, and we will be off and running for game 2 of the Razer Store PUBG Mobile Finals. Scan, absolutely, thank you, and big thanks to Razer, big thanks to Tencent for putting this on. More events like this are awesome, and I cannot wait to be a part of them in the future. I'm lucky enough to be invited back. Guys, let me know, you can always let Tencent, Razer, let them know how I'm doing. You can go to social media and let them know what you thought of the event, let them know what you thought of my performance. That being said, guys, we've got the next round right now, so let's get into the finals. This is game 2, same teams, same scenario. They're all vying for that new phone. They're going for that chicken dinner, baby. So here we go, Team 1, Anti-Diet with the 2nd place in the last round. We've also got Team AJ1 with 1st place. They have won every game they've played today, minus the one they took a little walk outside for. And then they also have We Don't Have One with the 3rd place finish last game. And man, oh man, this is gonna be an exciting finish. It all comes down to this, guys. And where are we going? It does look like South George once again. Let's go ahead, go up to South George on the map. We've got Hospital in play as well. It looks like this should be a fun zone. So let's go ahead and wait and watch what happens and see where they're coming in. All right, Sandkit, thank you. Appreciate it, Francisco. All right. Yeah, guys, I do appreciate all the support, all the feedback. I am taking it all in, and I will relay it to the proper folks in charge, and we'll try to do a better job each and every tournament out. So there we go. All right, Nimit, thank you so much, man. All right, looks like 11 has, this is really interesting. Let's go ahead, hit the map real quick and see where they're headed. It looks like 11 and 1 are in the north, and where in the world did Team 6 really? They are way down south. Now, they got really unlucky with the zone, but they will have it all to themselves, a whole bunch of houses. They will be able to loot up, get out of dodge, and hopefully get into this final battle with a little bit of ammo, a little bit of armor, and hopefully a lot of big guns. So here we go, looting up. No engagements right now. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what everybody has so far. Looks like Team 1, we're going to be rocking a Scar as well as a shotgun. Not ideal so far for Team 1. We get an M16 as well as some fists. But on the back, you can see he's got, what is that? I can't really tell. UMP, and yeah, thank you for showing me. UMP and a Thompson, maybe a shotgun. Okay, so we got submachine guns over here for Team 6, and then Team 11, they're already rocking the VSS, shotgun, we got the M16. So it looks like Team 11 right now with an advantage on the gear, both of them level 2'd out on armor, and then as you can see, Team 6 level 2 armor on both, but only one level 2 helmet so far, and it looks like Team 1 lagging behind on the gear. So here we go, we'll go ahead and follow Team 11 here as they have a nice commanding overwatch of the whole field, a nice little sniper's perch up there. We'll see if they're able to bust out that VSS and pick up an early frag as 6 has to rotate up to get into the zone. All right, so here we go. Thank you, Guns On. I appreciate it, man. Hashtag Banger Nation in the chat. Do appreciate you, man. All right, so here we go. We've got a nice flank coming around from Squad 6. Really good position from them. We've got one sitting good over at the South George crates, and we've got Team 11 occupying the neighborhoods of South George on the south side of the street near the hospital. We're going to move over to Team 6 right now as they are making a hard push coming into the zone. They're out in the open, but they're going to treat this as cautiously as they can while they get into position as quickly as possible. All right, so here we go. This is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good right now. Checking up on one thing right now. Ooh, we got some shots fired, spotted. Right now, Mike sees Locheng from the field. Look at him, he's exposed, gets some shots off, and he's able to actually land a few, get some damage done. Really, really liked it. Nice work to him. Beautifully done. All right, so in we go. Got Mike and Margaret doing work. Let's go check out Ulrich. He's back to full health. Locheng still at 75. Oh, man. There we go. So we are in live right now. Here comes the nade out in the field. Oh, no, he throws it in his own building. A little bit of a misfire there from Locheng. That's going to give away his position. I do believe that was not an intended throw, but we got Ulrich and Locheng pushing across the field here. Mike goes, and he's getting shot, able to dodge the bullets. Beautifully done. Margaret not providing any support on the approach by Mike, but he's able to use those bunny hops to get out of harm's way into the building, and now he'll be applying some bandages to get back up to full. One thing notable, though, is he has no first aid kit, so any significant damage is going to put him at a tremendous disadvantage, and he does have some energy drinks here he'll be popping shortly to get back up to that full health. So not bad by Mike. We've got Margaret doing work as well. Ulrich and Locheng trying to reposition to get an angle on these guys. We've also got Bang Bang and Donna finally grouping in to the right circle. There is the map. We're going to go ahead and world view this right on up. Here it is, looking around, and there we go. This is, boom, like this, like this, like this game. That's what I'm talking about. There we go, and there we go. So we got Team 6, Team 11. You guys are very, very close in proximity, as you guys can see, 2 houses away. We've got 1 and then 3-story over here. We got Margaret over trying to sneak out and see if she can get an angle here. It looks like maybe, but falling down to the first floor, not looking likely. Now we've got 2 in this building. Team 6 having to move in, but Team 1 maybe getting caught by the zone here soon. These guys are going to have to move in just a moment. They are on the edge of the zone. Let's see what it does here in just a moment. It will be moving, but where to is the question, and which team will have the advantage after it finally decides where it's going to go. So here it is. We'll watch the zone come in. And, oh, big advantage now for 6 and 1. Right on the edge for both of them. They will not have to go far, but Team 11, we will go over right now to watch Ulrich and Locheng try to move in. I don't know how successful they're going to be because, again, they find themselves in the same situation. Again, Team 1 with the superior position of all squads. Team 6 is cutting off Team 11 from getting to where they need to go. And so you're ultimately going to see a fight here. This is a really interesting dynamic, and the same type of play is developing both games so far, and the exact same squads are doing the same exact thing. So it's kind of a repeat of game 1 with different scenery, different weapons, and ultimately here, hopefully, a different result. We'll see. 11 into the building here. Where is Mike and Margaret? They are next door, overlooking the building. He definitely sees, so we're going to bounce out here. He's going to peek the area. He definitely sees him down there. We'll bump up a little bit. You can see 2 pairs of legs down there. Mike getting ready to peek the upstairs window. How dangerous is he going to play it? We've got Margaret here also with an angle. Both of these guys, camped in front of the window. This is going to get interesting for sure. These guys definitely see each other. Here comes a grenade. Oh, nice knock there. Brady knocks there is Team 6 and Team 11. Again, a great fight between these 2 guys. Both of them are on the revives ASAP. It looks like 6 will be back in the fight sooner. But where is Team 1 in all this? They are still out of play, but they are going to get back into the fight really quickly. Team 6 still putting pressure. There's another knock there from Mike. Beautifully done. Takes them both down. And now we're looking at a low health Team 11. There's the nade. This could be the finishing touch. Margaret chucks that in. There's the nade. That does do a lot of damage. Does Oh man, they are getting very, very close to being eliminated over here, but it does look like he's gonna get the knock and the revive off. He is back up, and here both of these guys will have to try to heal up. They are low on health, but they both have lots of heals, so that is truly remarkable. They were able to find the loot that they needed early on, but will these guys push or stay put? Mike and Margaret, while not super great on heals, at least Mike isn't, Margaret's doing good, they are going to stay put. They are actually very well looted. They do hop out the window, headed to the zone at this point, final circle. Will Mike be covering Margaret, or is he going with? No, he is going with. They are going to actually run ahead. Oh man, the zone is looking very bad for Team 11. They get to the next spot. That was an extremely good rotation from Team 6. Team AJ1 with a great rotation. Here comes Team 11. They are getting caught in the zone. Play zone gets them, and it looks like, oh man, this is gonna be a rough one for Team 11. They move in, not able to get there. Into the shacks we go though. We have a couple people looking to get the finish, but right above them, look at this. We've got Team 1 in the zone. Look at that. They've got to be able to hear each other. Here comes Team 6 right out in front. He is not taking any prisoners. They are going to try to get that done. Forcing him out the window. He jumps, gets the knock. Beautifully done. Onto the roof they go, and he's going to finish that knock as well. Look at that. Team 1 is down to their final player. Oh, and there it is. He is going to be on the roof looking down. Can these guys get it done? This is insane. So here we go. Zone's coming in. He's got to jump, and he immediately gets popped when he jumps off. And there it is, guys. Team 6 again. Oh, wow. Let's go ahead and take a look. I believe that may have done it for them. Another first place finish. Man, oh man. So we have 8 points, 4 points, and 2 points. AJT. We're going to play one more game just to see who can ultimately come out on top. Of guys, I think we may have secured a victory here. We'll tune in just a second for the finals. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get that final room created. We'll come in right now because there is a runner-up as well that we got to give some swag out to. So we'll go ahead and create the final room right now. The Razer Finals going on live in San Francisco at the Razer store. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate that. Big thank you to everybody that's here at the store and that's come and said hi to me. I do appreciate all of the love and support. Here we go. Duos. That's what I'm talking about. Let's set this bad boy up. Man, oh man. There it is. So here it is. We are into the final game of today, guys. Woo, it's been a good one. The tournament's been awesome today. I've had a blast casting it. The action's been on point. We've got Team AJ1, we've got Anti-Diet, and we've got We Don't Have One, all competing for the 2 Razer phones going to be going out here in just a moment, as well as a chicken dinner. Who would have thought that you would have got a real chicken dinner? We're winning a PUBG mobile tournament. Gotta load. So here we go. Getting ready to load in the final teams. Team 1, 6, and 11. Getting ready to zone in now. I will be bringing you that live in just a moment here. Who's still with me on the stream? Where you from? Shout out your place of origin, your country, where you're watching from. And I will say hi here in just a moment. Yo, thank you very much, Zach and Viam. I appreciate that. You guys are the best. We got people in the back. Are we winner. We're calling it? Yeah. Okay, perfect. We're gonna call it right there, guys. Mathematically, all of the results are pretty much as they are. We do have the winner. This is Team AJ1, guys. Give it up. AJ1! Come here. Come on in. Hi. What's your name? Jason. Alan. AJ. Number one. Dude, yeah. These guys called it. They predicted it. Team AJ1. Okay, I gotta ask a question. Yeah. Round 2. Yeah, round 2. You guys... We were too hungry too hungry. Yeah. These guys are too hungry. They won every game they played today, but decided, you know what? But we waited for the chicken. That's right. They waited for the chicken. You didn't have a big meal, just a snack, right? Yeah, right. All right. We didn't eat chicken. Perfect. Well, hey, you guys heard it here first. We got the champions, Team AJ1. Man, oh man. Let's give it up in the chat for these guys. Holy cow. Very, very big congratulations. Guys, we have a trophy presentation for you. We're gonna go get it. We're gonna take some pictures. Guys, we'll be back in just a moment to do a little bit of closing out. I'm gonna go do a little bit of trophy presentation for the winners here. Team AJ won. Give it up again, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back in just a minute, guys, to say goodbye. Thank you to all of you guys for tuning in. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, executive decision has been made, ladies and gentlemen. I am gonna close it out here, right now. Gonna go do some celebrating with our winners here. Again, guys, if you are in the San Francisco area, I will be at the Razer store for a little bit longer. So if you guys wanna come say hi, grab a picture, don't be shy, definitely do so. Cannot wait to meet each and every one of you that is able to make it down. I'm gonna go hang out with the teams. Thank everybody for coming down. Guys, huge shout out to Razer, huge shout out to Tencent for hosting this tournament. Guys, I really hope that you will give positive feedback, provide criticism about what could have been better. Give it in a positive manner though. We will definitely do our best to improve all of these tournaments moving forward. But guys, make sure you guys are following Razer on their social media, PUBG Mobile on their social media, and obviously mine. You can find me at Powerbang Gaming on Facebook as well as YouTube, also on the Instagram and the Twitter. That being said, guys, thank you all so much for being here. You guys have been tremendous the whole time. Huge thanks again from me and everyone here at the Razer store in San Francisco. I'm signing out for now, guys. This is Powerbang, and I will catch you guys next time. Make sure you tune in Monday for the Bluetooth Hammerhead giveaway on my channel. We'll see you then.